Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out NC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. See, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hear who found the beat, 9 song, and see you can go to her for the latest news, like who told on who and who gave who the blues.
Smash that like button, y'all.
Real Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches. Shout out NC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. See, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hear YouTube found the beat, 9 song, and see you can go to her for the latest news, like who told on who and who gave who the blues. Can't forget Queen Lotus, that's 126. Shorty smart as hell, gon' have you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the BZ on her shit. Shorty real as hell, she gon' tell you about your shit. And she dropping videos, go subscribe to her shit. Sparks got the visuals of 99%. Made media out west, see and feel mode, nigga. Get that nigga, bring your chick, I bet she feeling on that nigga. And shout out Savage Black, we gon' party on them niggas. Can't forget Nene, she catch bodies in the chat. It's that page fake of real shit, shorty gon' check. She gon' come back to the chat, wipe his nosy out the chat. Can't forget Uncle Swipe, Mr. Beyond. To you niggas, you can call them Swiper Jordan or whatever, say you nigga. And to the ones that left, we ain't worried about shit. Make sure you like the video. Yeah. Real Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip.
Broski, what's up, y'all? What's up? Happy Tuesday to everybody, man. Y'all be safe out there. It's cold out there. It is cold outside, man. Make sure y'all safe if y'all where it's cold at. But if you where it's hot at, go ahead and stun on them, I guess. Shout out to everybody on here. Let me go up the list real quick before the 3-minute mark. Marmarzilla, the shoe 8-fold. What's up, Beezy, baby? Sparks in the building. Kayla, Sage, Stewart family. Kamaya OM, T. Harris, Fun Amos, D-Man Nike, T. Harris again. Jace Morton, what's up? Or Moden, D-Man Nike. Shout grandson, what's up? What y'all on, man? What y'all on? What we on today? Hey, make sure y'all give me that music. It's 80 degrees where I'm at, Swipe. God damn. It's cold as fucking Texas. Yeah, I seen New Orleans, Atlanta. The people in Atlanta was crying because I seen them putting salt out. Like, man, that ain't nothing, bro. Y'all think some snow. Matching snow over your head. Snow 6 feet tall. Going to school, man. They making pathways for this shit. Like, that's how it's snow on the low end, man. Because it's right off the lake. The low end, everything on the low end, right off the lake, man. So the snow, breeze, and everything come off that lake. It hit different than anywhere in the city if you along that lake. And Florida is cold. It was snowing in Houston, I heard, and I never seen it. It's snowing in Atlanta. Man, that's crazy. Hey, man, I wanted somebody to inform me, man. I was late on the Fat Joe inside shit. I don't know about Fat Joe. I really ain't heard Fat Joe since Big Pun them lean back, some shit like that. But I seen Fat Joe in Chicago, man, and it seemed like, you know, he pulled up, man, and they was booing him. I just want to know what he would have been wrong if he would have walked off the stage. He already got his money. I'm pretty sure Fat Joe ain't getting paid at the end. He getting paid all this shit up top. But what happened? I just want to know what happened. You know, I don't just jump on bandwagons. I just seen the whole crowd, the whole stadium booing him. What'd he do? Can anybody tell me in the comments? It look like Fat Joe ain't gonna have no music career, man. If they was booing him in Chicago, it's finna be a goddamn trend, man. Is it common to snow in Houston? No, I don't think it's common, man. I really don't. I don't think that's common. Shack, what's up? He speak his mind. He spoke his mind. He's zesty. Fat Joe disrespect black people. Like on some, like how though, man? Like how can you disrespect some black people though? I don't understand this shit. Cause like Fat Joe, if like I know he Latino and all that shit, but we all everybody niggas. He in the same boat we in. If they hate us, they hate him too. He really hated. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that shit, man. It's probably some rap shit, some music shit. For sure, that's done, lot. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, Joe. They booed Obama at inauguration. Yeah, hey, with the thing with Obama, I'ma say the reason why I don't like the Obamas. I'ma tell y'all, man. Everybody, you know, you got your reasons. Obama then was in the White House doing the drill scene. They was in the White House doing the drill scene, doing damn near the half of the drill. Why is everybody dead? They was in office. Hey, look, I just seen Trump sign some executive orders like this. Man, I ain't see Obama. I ain't see on that, man, saying he signed the executive order, man, to try to bring some calm to your city. This where you from. But I guess if you ain't got to live in that shit, then you really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna get no divorce, man. I don't know about that. Man, that Lake King shit was probably in 1920, man. The Kings got black kings, man. It's black kings that's putting in more work than the Mexicans, goddammit. On everything. That got respect, you know. I just think it is, man. I don't believe in that race shit, bro. Like I think we all the same. I know some people might have a different opinion, like, yeah, races and shit. But I don't agree with Tesla, bro. The Tesla dude, he foul, bro. That nigga got up there on the TV and threw up the Hitler sign, bro. Like, what type of shit is that, man? Now we in office. Hey, I don't know what was up with that. Hey, but Donald J. Trump, man, you 8 hours to answer to that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Donald J. I love you, man. I love Donald J, man, because he a businessman, bro. And when you a businessman, everybody try to rip us off. He after they ass, bro. All these months, you know how much TikTok money being made by us and our peers and everybody else who got a TikTok, and goddamn it, we don't see an eighth of it, you know. But Donald J. got an answer for that, though. He got an answer for that Hitler shit, man. Like, that shit was bogus, bro. That shit was foul as hell, man. That was foul as hell. Doing the inauguration, though, bro. Like that shit was crazy. Then he threw it up twice to let us know that he ain't fucking around. So just let us know something, Donald J. Let us know something, man. When he did that shit, all I imagine is Hitler, him with a little beard and shit, coming to try to take some shit. Hey, speaking of Alabama, man, I found the video, man, that I wanted everybody to watch. This guy, man, this guy named Martez C from Alabama. When I told y'all the first 48, like there was the first 48, If you want to know a person, if you want to know what the back door look like, and a person who back door, this motherfucker, he fits the definition. Like he killing his friends and everything, bro. So I got that video for y'all today. And we got a couple of more reaction videos to go through today. The crowd and the flag. Bro, chillo. Trump hate black people. Hey, man, you just got to do your research, man. Black people hate black people. Some white people hate white people. Some black people love white people, and some black people don't like white people, man. It's all over the world, man. Trump didn't help black people. I done seen Mike Tyson get on there and say Trump helped him. I done seen a whole bunch of people, bro, from New York, bro, that say Donald Trump the one who saved they business, bro. So I ain't got nothing against him. He ain't did shit to me. It's just like the slavery shit, bro. We need to get over that slavery shit. Because everybody talking about, man, what they did to our people. Look what we doing to each other. You want to talk about what they doing to us. Look what we doing to each other. Nigga, I could walk Trump them from, but I can't walk down King Drive. I can't walk down Cottage Grove. You can't walk down Ashland without somebody shooting at you. You can't walk down your own fucking block without a car sliding up, bro. So don't talk to me about no motherfucking no racist shit. Cause what do you call that? A motherfucker killing you. You gotta worry about your own skin color. That's racist. Some real shit. Y'all call it ops. The shit racist, man. And then y'all gotta look at something. Y'all gotta look at something else, bro. Like, how long do we supposed to vote for some motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about the kids? None of that, bro. Like, don't care about nothing else. Hey, look, I ain't slick ignorant on nothing. On everything, bro. Hey, look, I could pull it up. What Mike Tyson said that Trump helped a lot of people, a lot of black people, bro. A lot of black people. I don't know Trump to ask him for help. Do you know him? You just going off what another motherfucker told you. I don't know Trump. I ain't never seen Trump in my life. Have you? So you going off what another motherfucker told you. Somebody yourself, bro. Hell yeah. I sounds like you support authority, dog. Hey, look, it don't matter what Joe Biden just did. If we would have voted for Joe Biden, hey, look, if we would have voted for Joe Biden for 4 more years, him and Camilla, what would have changed? What would have changed? That's why I want to ask y'all. What would have changed? What would have changed? John Starr, what would have changed? If Biden would have got back in there, what the fuck would have changed, bro? What difference would have made in your bank account and your bills? What difference would it made? Would it have made a difference if Trump wouldn't have been in there? Would it have made a difference, bro? Would it still been the same? Like, god damn, bro. Y'all, hey, look. Hey, look at it like this, man. It don't matter who get in there. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They gonna what's called what Biden did to his family? Pardon all the motherfuckers who they pardon. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me shit, you might as well pardon Larry Hoover if you were pardon all these other motherfuckers. You know, but I ain't the president. So that's what they could do. What they want to do. Like I just said to y'all before we brought up Trump, what the fuck did Obama do in 10 years? What the fuck did Obama do in 8 years? What did Obama do in 8 years? I just told you the whole drill scene. I watched everybody die. I watched everybody die from 2011 all the way to now. I watched every motherfucker die. But besides when I was in jail, I heard about them dying. You know what I'm saying? Back to back to back. Obama was the president. What the fuck did he do? Y'all want to talk about it. What did Obama do for you? What, he gave you a fucking a free phone? Some Obamacare? Yeah, he killed Osama. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he did. That's all you can come up with. Hey, get dude off my page. Hey, get that dude off my page, man. Get off my page, bro. On some real shit. You ain't lose nobody. You a kid who rich. That's typing on your computer. That's trying to start some shit. Get off my page, bro. On some real shit. Obama ain't did shit. Biden ain't did shit. Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. Hey, when I came home in 2020, everybody was happy, bro. Everybody was happy. You know why? Because every motherfucker had an avenue to get some money. I don't give a fuck if they scam for it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had money. The money was flowing around. That was the first time that I seen money flowing around like that. I ain't get the money. I ain't get the money. I didn't get a PPP loan or none of that shit. But I was glad to see that the homeless motherfuckers had bankrolls. Everybody had bankrolls. You hear me? Like shit. Joe Biden was just the president. Shit, the bread up, the gas up, housing up. Like shit. What y'all want? Man, this shit ain't about no black and white with me, man. This shit ain't about no black and white, man. For real. It ain't about black and white with me, man. It's just the best fit for that moment. That's all it is, y'all. That's all the presidency is. The best fit. Just think about it. What the fuck can you really do in 4 years that somebody gonna come behind you and untangle it? Everything that Biden did, Trump finna untangle that shit. And that's how it's going, bro. They gonna do what they want to do for 4 years. Then when they 4 years up, the next motherfucker behind them gonna come through and make something else up. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. Hey, but before we play the race game, man, just look in your own community, cause that's what it is, man. Black on black crimes, Chinese on Chinese, white on white. That's what it is, bro. When you look on the news, when you see a white person on the news, 9 out of 10 times, it's gonna be a white person that killed them. But if not, then a black person killed them. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see it's stories where the white people killed the person. Like we run across them stories. But man, it ain't more stories than us killing each other, man. It ain't no more stories. And in fact, I just seen the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK dude. I just seen that video again, bro. Where he was just sitting in a chair laughing. I wish I could through the screen. You know what I'm saying? But I had to listen to the shit. But he was right. They ain't got to kill nobody, man. They just sit back and laugh. They ain't got to go and look for us no more. We killing ourselves. That's why I told y'all I don't post. I don't post Dr. Martin Luther King, bro. I don't post them, bro. It's a joke. I'm saying it's a joke, bro. It's we live in a joke, bro. Like all them motherfuckers died, bro. I wish I can go back in time and freeze them and be like, no, don't do that shit. Future, you gonna regret doing this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I be thinking like that sometimes when I be watching TV, sitting there listen to my music. I out thinking this shit. Like man, I went back and warned them. Like man, don't do that shit. Fuck that. You getting hit in your head with rocks and all that shit for no purpose on everything. For the moment, these niggas don't get no fuck Martin Luther King and none of that shit, bro. They disrespectful as hell, bro. To all the ancestors out there, that died, marched, got kicked off buses and all that shit, bro. Don't nobody give no fuck. Hey, but a lot of you motherfuckers had that Trump though. But he fired them. He firing them agents who looking for y'all ass right now. So y'all need to be giving Trump a round of applause if you really ask me. I'm gonna say that again because it probably went too fast. Trump said that he was firing them 80,000 IRS agents that Biden had hired to y'all, right? Trump had fired. Trump said he firing them. So now y'all ain't got about going to jail now. At least for 4 more years. Hey, but we're gonna get off that, man. We're gonna get off that because that shit it's never ending like religion, bro. It's just like arguing about religion. It'll never end. But everybody got their own opinion about shit. But when you get to calling people like slow or something like that, like I'm hip. I'm hip. I voted. I voted for the first time ever. The first time ever, I voted for Barack Obama. You know why everybody went to go and vote for Obama? Because he black and he finna help us. That's what everybody was saying. They was standing outside. I knew it was gonna be some change. Everybody outside the polls, 400-500 deep in line. You hear me? That man got in there. He caught Osama. That's it. He caught Osama. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. He did give out the Obama phones. Yeah, I forgot about the Obama phones. We can't forget about that. We can't forget about the Obama phones. Shout out to everybody on here. What's up? She just building. Shout out Praying Mother. He gave out stimulus checks too. Who, Obama? I don't remember that, man. That was in 2008. I remember no stimulus and none of that shit. I don't remember nothing he did. I don't remember nothing he did. Obama is just like Brandon Johnson, a piece of on everything. He ain't for us. People voted for Brandon Johnson. I'm glad that I was telling y'all to vote for the other black dude too, though. But I apologize to y'all. I'm glad we ain't vote his ass in. The dude with the glasses either. I'm glad we ain't vote his ass in. He a scam too. All them motherfuckers some scams, man. They get in there, tell the black people, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Then let's bring the immigrants in. Fuck our own people. Let's bring them in and put them in the neighborhood. They gonna work. Our niggas ain't gonna work. Y'all ain't even peeped the play though the Johnson them did. That was a whole fucking play right in y'all face. But y'all mad at Trump. I just don't want to be paying no taxes for no motherfucking immigrants. I don't want to be paying for no transformer to get transformed in jail from a woman to a man. I mean, from a man to a woman. I don't want to be involved with that shit. I don't want to be paying for that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's why I want Trump. I don't want my kids going to school. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, hey, look, bro. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Bottom line, bro. I love everybody, but in reality, man, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. All right, hey, I wanted to watch this. Camilla should have won, but she was wrong. She changed her accent depending on who you talking to. Hey, tell you crazy as hell, man. Hey, I wanted to watch this Quando Rondo FaceTime the O Block General. That's what this guy called himself, the O Block General. So we're gonna check this video out, man, and see how Quando Rondo feel about talking to O Block or how he feel about the Muslim shit. Y'all like about how do we love who we never seen, but we hate our brother we see every day. Hey, see Moose. Hey, you sure right about that, man. I can't even answer that, bro. I can't answer that. But I think I think it's through faith, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you putting your faith in something that you don't see, you know. And if it's working out, you're gonna keep on putting your faith. If shit going good for you, you're gonna keep on putting your faith in that because it's going good for you. But when it go bad, you're gonna be like, damn, man, you be the one who could take away all arms. I used to talk to guys like, damn, why we fuck, you know? But I had to just think about it, bro. Like, you in a position, bro. You in a position yourself to do for yourself, man. You know, once you old enough to do for yourself, like I advise people to start working if they can. If you 15 years old, get a permit. Start saving. Start working. Don't let nobody tell you to be a kid all the way to 21 and all that shit. No, get your paper ahead of time. So you'll be ready for the world when you do get 21, because Bill's gonna be kicking.
In an interview with Brother Sadiq Ali at the Muslimatic headquarters in Chicago, by his
What's going on? Hey, smash that like button. Shout out to the Muslim brothers, man. Shout out to the Muslim brothers, man. Not the Jamaicans. No, I ain't no disrespect to the Jamaicans, but you know that's what I used to call the Chicago, the motherfuckers who would be playing like they bumper clods in Chicago, the Jamaicans. So you know, not the fake Muslims, but the real ones.
here imports. During our conversation, he asked me to call Quando Rondo because he knows of our relationship. And I guess he wanted to, you know, clear the air on whatever negative energy up between Old Block, Chicago Muslims, and Quando as a representative of Islam. Having a conversation with the brother, and here it is.
Brother Sadiq from Chicago.
Assalamu alaikum, Mike. Oh, man, just hear you saying that. Why is he coming? How you coming? Just chilling. Yeah, man, a lot gonna open up a whole lot of doors for you, right, man? You just gotta keep a lot first, man. A lot gonna make it truly easy for you, right? For sure. I see you, right? I see everything that you're doing, and I want you to know that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna need to lie to you, man. Quando Rondo, if he was out, he in jail right now doing 33 months. But if he was out, man, I inbox and tell him, man, don't go to Old Block thinking no Muslim shit. Hey, if they tried J Main, you gonna really die on everything. If they tried J Main, and J Main used to live in that bitch. J Main used to live in Old Block before all them. So if they tried him, told him to get out before he get smacked, Quando Rondo, he gonna be in AR leaks.
And I'm proud of you, right? Because you took the right path, and that's the path of Allah, right? You know, and with a lot of things, a lot of doors gonna open for you, right? You know, we with the brothers that got the brothers over there, Old Block praying, you know. So Muslims gonna handle all problems, right? That's what Muslims do. We make a lot, you know, that's the law. You got to be able to get along with each other, right? So with that being said, right, you taking shahada, you being Muslim, we gonna figure something out. We're gonna make it all make sense that Muslims get along. Okay. For sure, man. But you know. No, I know that Allah is the creator of all things, and Allah is the best of planners. This conversation that you having with me right now, this conversation that you having with me right now is the first step towards being, you know, to solving all problems. You know what I mean? Allah gonna solve all problems. I understand where you come from, but with Allah, victory is assured. For sure, and look, that's another thing. Like my uncles, my mama got three brothers. All my uncles Muslim on my mama's side, and my daddy got two brothers, only one of them Muslim though. So right, I've been Islam in my life. You could go check out stuff from 5 years ago. It's just I was on that crutch shit so bad. Like I'm like, oh. Hey y'all, I gotta pause every now and then. It's just part of the routine. But I think Quando Rondo's trying to get at that. He ain't trying to get up with no fake Muslims, man. These niggas new Muslims. I think that's what he getting at. Oh God, I can't be.
no crippin', no Muslim. Because anything I am, I take it serious, and I don't know how I feel about what in Georgia, where I'm from, Muslim, like in the pen, in prisons and shit like that, Muslims, if you Muslim, all that crip and blood and GD and all this out the window.
Absolutely.
Behind the wall, because when they come to riding, who you gonna ride with? Your brother or color?
Right, absolutely.
You feel me? So that's why I never took my shahada back then. But I'm telling you all this to tell you, I ain't took my shahada because of rap stuff and beef out here and this and that. I took my shahada because I felt like, man, boy, I'm living too wrong.
Alhamdulillah.
I done crossed the line too many times, and this is something I always wanted to do. I always, even before I took my shahada, I believed in Allah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Before, and you know, Allah sees everything. So what I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't lie about nothing like that, because at the end of the day, I gotta go see the Creator one day, and He might question me about this. So I'm gonna tell you, this is true. I've been praising Allah before my shahada. I've been telling my daughter, my friends, sisters, I believe in Allah. I've been iffy. You know, I ain't got no problem with Christianity now. But I've been iffy on going to church. I've been saying, man, I ain't going to church with y'all, bro. If I go somewhere, I'm going to go to a masjid. I've been going to masjids, getting in the chair, sitting down, just watching. I've been knew how to wudu. I've been knew the Fajr prayer. I knew the Fajr prayer 4 years ago. Before I was a Muslim, just from watching my uncle them. I remember before the Quran was black and gold, I remember it was green and yellow. So I'm telling you, like, Muslim always been in my life. Like, that's what's going on. I just want you to know, brother, I'm on my deen. I'm on my deen for me. I'm walking down a righteous path for me. Because I done understood. I woke up one day and understood life is about longevity.
Alhamdulillah.
I used to think, I used to live by, it's about getting away. That's what I used to live by.
Absolutely.
Nah, ain't about getting away, because whatever done in the dark, boy, it's going to come to light, boy, for sure. And you see, I don't know if you know me. I don't know if you pay attention to me, but with you being over that way, I know you know something. But look, Aki, you see what I'm going through. Me saying all that is to say, you see what I'm going through. When I took my shahada, you know what the Imam told me down here?
What's that?
He said, man, Allah said you will be tested. So, right, man, I had this little voodoo bracelet on my leg because my people from Haiti, and it was to be protected by the cops, crooks, whatever. If I did something to get away with it, all type of bad shit, like wickedness, all right? And I ain't just telling you, I'm not perfect now.
None of us perfect, huh?
I ain't saying that I ain't gonna defend myself and protect my people now. I ain't saying that, but look though, so I took my shahada like 2-3 weeks later. I woke up one day. I'm like, nah, I'm in the masjid. So right, every Juma Friday, I'm in the masjid. But I got this voodoo bracelet on my leg.
Right.
What up? Oh, that's another Muslim brother just pulled up. So I'm like, man, I got this voodoo bracelet on my leg. And I don't feel right. I'm going in the bathroom to voodoo with other brothers. And you know how the Arab brothers at the same time, they know we brothers now. But you know how I go.
Absolutely.
They looking like, what's on your legs? They not saying it. But I feel the energy.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm about to tell you, we speaking on all this is just to tell you how Allah, when the Imam told me Allah said you will be tested. Guess what I did?
What's that shit?
Hey, is that E-Dog right here, or is that a mannequin? I don't know, man. They backdoored J Mane already, man. J Mane went over here with this guy, man, and they told this guy, I respect you, Ark, but he gotta go. I'm like, damn, can't go over there. If I go over there, I'm going over there with Farrakhan, goddamn. Ain't nothing move with Farrakhan, man. I don't know. That look like E-Dog that's standing right there with that black thing on, though. Look like E-Dog trying to backdoor something. Look at the black mannequin right there. Look like E-Dog.
I waited. I'm talking to a Muslim brother. Salam alaikum. I'm talking to a brother in Chicago.
Salam alaikum. How you doing? Alhamdulillah.
Alright, so I'm telling him that Islam been in my life for real. This is my people, but look. So I ain't did it that Friday. At Sunday on Sundays they was doing like Islamic teachings. They was doing Islamic teachings, so right. So I used to go there on Sundays because it was a lot that I didn't know, and I ain't the type to not know what I'm in.
Right.
So I went there that Sunday, and with a few brothers that I knew that my uncles knew and stuff, I got them to cut the bracelet off my leg. The next day, guess what happened?
What's that?
I know Fish and Gold.
Police kicked my door in and the
It do
bracelet.
look like E-Dog.
But guess what the test was? Because soon they kicked my door in and arrest me, I'm like, I shouldn't have cut that bracelet. That's the first thing I thought. But when I got in jail, when I went to jail and was in a holding cell, I was a Muslim brother there, and I ended up running down to him what happened. And guess what he told me? He said, man, Allah gonna always put you in a place where you remember him the most.
Alhamdulillah.
That's why you here. I said, I'm telling him about the bracelet. He said, man, Allah put you here to see where your faith gonna line at. And him, is you about to get on the phone and be like, call my granddaddy, tell him cut a chicken head. Tell him, do this. Man, bro, I was battling. I'm in the cell like, if I don't get a bond tomorrow, boy, I'm about to call my granddaddy, tell him call 80. So I ended up going to court after thinking like that. I didn't get no bond. But everybody else who was on the indictment with me got a bond. So now I'm like, ain't niggas telling on me. That's what I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking like, well, I'm about to one of these niggas, I'm about to get somebody to fly. As far as guess what? I went to court again. They bucked my bond again. Guess what I said, man? I went in the cell. I sat down, boy. Boy, listen, boy. This on everyone. Wallahi, this on everything I love. And I'm talking to my people, too. I sat in the cell. Listen.
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another.
Before I start, man, say for Mook 9-year-old daughter, man. Hey, Mook. Man, I'm sorry, man. Your daughter got to go through that type shit, man. You know, I got family members, too. My dad, he on insulin. Shit. So, yeah, I understand, man. But I hope she feel better, man. Or he.
Platform that replaces.
I sat back. I said, man, I got my first bond book. I thought about getting granddad to do voodoo. I got my second bond book. I automatically said my friends were selling on me, my fault. And now I want to get somebody to come. Man, I be like, man, you know what? I'm about to pray. Man, I prayed. I prayed for like 10 days straight. I prayed for 10 days straight, boy. I'm like, boy, I'm praying, I'm making dua, I'm praying. My court date came up. Before I walked in the courtroom, I'm in shackles. When I got to the door to get in the courtroom, I'm like, man, I ought to believe me, the shaitan, Wajin, like, don't let, like, back get the devil off me, yeah, back the shaitan up, like, don't let nothing stop this bond, like, you feel me? Man, I go and they talk to the judge. She like, all right, I'm going to come up with a decision over this weekend. She ain't even let me get the bond that day. I'm like, man, what? I said, you know what? I'm going to still keep faith. whole way from the jail back to the county jail. I'm making doo-wah. I'm in handcuffs, my hands like this, but I'm still making doo-wah. I'm still making doo-wah. 3 days later, I wake up early in the morning. I said, man, I guess what I told myself. I said, man, I might well wrap it up. I'm about to be here for a long time. And at this time, all I'm thinking about is stuff that I did in job. I'm like, boy, ain't no telling me what these folks about to come do to me. Look at Young Thug. I'm putting myself in the Young Thug situation. Now I'm like, boy, them folks about to bring up everything, boy, because it's the stage.
Right.
I know they know everything. And my lawyer already told me they got 24,000 phone calls on y'all. I'm like, oh, yes, over with. Boy, I ain't never, ever getting out of jail a day in my life. That's how I'm thinking. Man, I said, man, I'm about to take a nap. I ate my food. I said, man, I'm about to take a nap, man. Before I took my nap, I prayed. Why? God came and knocked on the door and put a paper on the door, and it said, bond.
How did he lie? How did he lie?
Everything, boy, I've been taking it, boy. Listen, boy, I got out, and what I been, dead serious. Oh, boy, I gotta go to Juma, boy. Oh, this is so time it's trying to make real. Oh, fudge on, let's go.
How did he lie?
Even days when I be missing my prayers that I got on it so hard, it's to the point where I wake up 5 in the morning every morning.
So, what you just telling me, right? And then that was very touching and chilling, right? But what you just told me, right? That was proof of evidence that Allah is sufficient, right? So if Allah was sufficient enough to do that for you, then Allah is sufficient enough to do anything that He wants to be done. All right. The pieces of the puzzle will always come together because Allah is the one that created the puzzle. All right. Everything happens for a reason, But with Allah, victory is assured, like I just told you a while ago, right? So keep your deen first, man, and stay prayed up and stay on the righteous path. Stay on the righteous side of everything. But us over here in Chicago, guess what we doing? We stand on the righteous side of everything. That's why I want to have this conversation with you. We're gonna bridge the gap. It might take longer than what we expect, but it's gonna come together because we are Muslims, and Muslims gonna come together. Right? Alhamdulillah. With the faith of Allah, all things are possible. I don't care what make the situation may be in hand. Muslims with Allah.
Well, according to old Block Gleesh, they asked Gleesh, is he gonna sit down with Rondo? Gleesh said, hell no. Gleesh said, I'm cool. Gleesh ain't trying to hear that. That's because, it's a person who practice, study, and breathe Islam, and then you got the people who, my favorite rapper, or we going to jail. We might go to jail 2 years from now. Let's get Islam. So we ain't got to go through nothing. The Muslims gonna protect us. That's how these niggas be thinking, bro. Especially if they got ops. They already know the Muslims ain't gonna let nobody jump on you. So yeah, I just wanted to listen to that. Smash that like button, though. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. All right, so I asked y'all about this guy, Cheese. I found the video of Cheese. We give the kid son. They say that his killing was a mistake. They went to get somebody else, but they killed him. I don't know. It ain't no mistake when it comes to murder, man. You can't tell a person like who dead, oh man, that's an accident. They can't come back. So so it don't matter. But yeah, I had pulled up some on Cheese. So we finna see who Cheese is, give the kid son.
Did you know that Amazon have to pay out every month? And here's how you can get a cut of it. My name is Charlotte.
When in reality,
I'm confused though. I need to get something.
Come on, don't start this lame ass shit.
Y'all f***ing up money, deals I got to go, places I got to be, meetings I got to be in. And y'all gave my seat away.
Yeah, and definitely a heartbreaking day for Philly music fans today. YNG Cheese fans and his father took to social media to show their respect, to show their support. Police are continuing to look for the shooter.
Ayo, so Gilly gets on these got a few weeks back, and before things could even chill out, those Philly goons wasted no time and straight up issued a solid warning. Basically, this is a message to all those fronting like they're all tough and legit, when in reality, they're just putting on an act. If you ask them, there ain't no room for a guy like Cheese in the gangster world. Man, you won't believe this heartbreaking news. So Gilly the Kid, that big shot hip-hop artist and entertainment mogul from Philly, yeah, his son got gunned down and killed just the other night in the only part of the city. It's like a real tragedy that's hitting folks hard. Billy's gun violence mess is just too damn much, and people are pissed. So this dude, Devin Spady, aka YNG Cheese, well, he got shot in the back around 8:30 p.m. on Masher Street. The cops rushed him to the hospital, but it's messed up, man. He did not make it. And get this, there were 2 more people hit, but they're hanging in there. What's all behind this? Well, nobody knows at this point, man. The person who pulled the trigger is still out there. The cops are on it, but they haven't made any arrests yet. YNG Cheese was just 25 years old, and he had this young kid of his own. He was definitely trying to follow in his old man's footsteps, trying to make a name for himself in the music scene. Gilly the Kid, now going by Gilly the King, blew up with his hip-hop group Major Figures back in the late 90s. So you know Gilly and his cousin Wallow, right? Well, they run that crazy popular podcast, that's $1 million worth of game, where they chat about everything under the sun. Well, they're using their platform to help out young black dudes and drop some wisdom, you know, just trying to do some good in their hood. Damn, it's just heartbreaking that despite all the good that they're doing, Gilly's got to go through this nightmare. Parents aren't supposed to bury their own kids, man, but the community's rallying behind it, showing love, sending tributes and prayers. But yo, this ain't just about them. Billy's got a deep-seated problem. This year alone, there have been way too many killings and shootings. Sure, the numbers might be a little bit lower than last year, but still, man, it's way too damn high. We got to come together and stop this madness. It's too heavy to bear. Of course, news about YNG Cheese's death spread like wildfire on social media. Folks at the scene were saying he's Gilly's son, but the authorities hadn't confirmed it right away. Still, the sources closest to the fam told NBC 10 Philadelphia it's true. And social media blew up with condolences for Gilly the King. Wallow, Gilly's cousin, and the other half of the $1 million worth of game podcast duo, straight up bared his soul on Instagram. He threw up some pics of YNG Cheese and just poured out his heart. He wrote, "Lil' cuz, usually when I talk to you, I got a lot to tell you. Tonight, the pain in my heart and tears spoke to you. I love you beyond life, Cheese. I got your father. Rest well." The whole hip-hop fam united to send some serious love to YNG Cheese. Metro Boomin, Face Killer, E40, Lloyd Banks, Bobby Shmurda, you name it. They all paid their respects. And get this, 03 Greedo dropped a heartfelt note for Gilly the King, saying they're sending prayers his way because words just ain't enough to show what he's going through. Man, and staying strong, bro. Rep in the rap scene over the last couple of years. In fact, back in 2019, he even threw out a Born a Star. And y'all remember that deal with him and 37 Mac? When they teamed up as Mac and Cheese, and man, that Ignore track of theirs went crazy viral. All thanks to $1 million worth of game entertainment. Good times, right? Man, Gilly the King's been going through some tough times lately with the heartbreaking loss of his son. But here's something that warms the heart. During his recent Philly gig, Drake stepped up in a big way. At the Wells Fargo Center, where he was performing on tour, Drake made sure Gilly was in the crowd. Right before he kicked off the show, Drizzy took a moment to reach out to Gilly, showing major respect and paying tribute to his son who passed away. So to get the crowd all amped up, Drake dropped this.
One of our friends, our brother shit lost his son the other day, so I want to dedicate this show tonight to Cheese. Y'all make some noise for Gilly and his son.
But that ain't all. The whole show, every single bit of it, Drake dedicated to Cheese. Now that's some genuine heart-to-heart stuff right there. He had everyone in the audience join in to show Gilly and Cheese some serious love. put out some good vibes. Seeing this, Gilly was seriously moved by the gesture, and he went ahead and posted a video of that touching moment on Instagram. It's a beautiful sight to see, really, witnessing artists come together to support each other in times of such deep sorrow. Gilly the King also gave Drake a massive shout out in the caption of a post. He was seriously appreciative and dropped a huge comment on his IG profile for the 6 guy. That Champagne Poppy, me and the fam really appreciate you, man.
The hardest thing is obviously finding products to sell and then getting authorized.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, so he hold on, let me just watch a little bit more.
To sell those products. So with e-com authority, they've been able.
Man, from the bottom of our hearts, you know what you did? You put a big old, you didn't have to make me all emotional in front of everyone like that. You could have given me a heads up, bro. Hashtag LL Cheese. Drake's got some serious spirit lifting skills, man. I gotta say, he totally caught Gilly off guard with all those feelings, no doubt. It's all about that love, and they're holding each other up through these tough and rough patches. Gilly dropped a real emotional note for all his followers on social media. After laying low for a few tough days, he finally broke his silence and opened up about how much this one hit him. I miss you like shit, Dev. My heart will forever have a black hole in it. But you know your father got to be strong to hold the family up. Thanks for all the support from family, friends, and all my followers. Y'all really helping me get through these rough times. Me and my family appreciate and love y'all. Rest well, Dev, and watch over us. You know I got Chase. Love you, Cheese. Now, believe it or not, people were hella quick to judge Gilly the King, bringing up his rough past and all. Like, they were all over him for not pushing hard enough to steer his kid away from the same sketchy path that Gilly went down. And that's supposedly why his son got caught up in that street life mess in the first place. But once you head down that road, man, anything's on the table. Even losing your life, even if you're not fully diving deep into that deep end, you know what I'm saying? You can teach your kids the right way, but at the end of the day, they take their own path. I pray for Gilly. Losing a child is an unimaginable pain to most parents who have all their children still. There's this whole other side saying it's all Gilly the Kid's fault. YNG Cheese, just 25 years old, his pops is Gilly the Kid, the big shot Philly King, raking in cash, making moves. But people are asking, why was YNG Cheese still out in Philly, hanging in those sketchy streets? Like, that's the $1 million question right there. I mean, seriously, when your folks managed to ditch the street life, you'd think you'd follow suit, right? Like, you just keep your distance from that whole scene altogether. Because let's be real, even if you swear you're not into it, just hanging around the street folks is like playing with fire. Your life is on the line, no joke. So when word spread about YNG Cheese getting gunned down on the Philly streets, some people were not even surprised. Here's the thing, folks are giving Gilly heat for. He's all about this positive talk on his podcast, dishing out advice, preaching about living right, steering clear of that street life. But here's the twist. Did he ever lay down that same wisdom for his own child? Did his son even listen to him? If he did, that's...
Hey, yeah, hold on, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy for whoever bashed him, bro. Like, boy, son grown as hell, bro. His son, he a rapper. He want to fit in the image. That's just like with Lil Durk. Yeah, his daddy wasn't there for 26 years. But Lil Durk became a millionaire. So trying to chase your daddy dreams and all that you a goddamn dummy on everything, bro. Like for real. But yeah, you can't blame Gilly for that shit, man. They bogus.
What's got people wondering. Yeah, Gilly might be talking all smart now, but let's keep it real here. That wasn't always the case. He started acting like he had some sense just a few years back. The dude's 45 now, but he was going wild before. Remember those DVDs? The whole I Run Philly vibe? And now this? It's like if he had stepped up his maturity game a little sooner, maybe things would have rolled different for his son. Now, I ain't saying everything's on Gilly's shoulders, but maybe, just maybe, he could have made a dent if he had been a better role.
Man, when the last time we seen Gilly drop a video, man? Man, them videos had to be from motherfucking 09, 08 or something when he was in tour with Lil Wayne now, man. Stop playing, man. Gilly just happened to come up on $1 million worth of game, bro. He came up, bro. He came up with more money than off rap, bro.
Role model earlier. Sometimes change comes in late. And it messes with the crew around us, especially the younger crowd. Nobody's been hauled in for Jesus yet. Man, the online comments just piled up like because of that. Some folks are even thinking that either Cheese or Gilly got mixed up with some seriously dangerous characters. And people were chiming in, suggesting that Gilly better not make a move to get back at anyone. Why, you ask? Because if he does, he might be walking straight into a bigger mess. Get this, someone straight up dropped a comment on Gilly's IG, claiming he ain't gonna lift a finger over what happened to his son. They're saying the guys behind it are a little bit tougher than his whole family combined. It's like a warning, really, telling him to stick to his podcast, stay in his lane, and keep out of it all. They're dead serious, no joke. And apparently some of Cheese's ops caught this freestyle that Cheese dropped in the hood, and after they heard it, they came in to show Cheese who was really about that life. As you can hear from the freestyle, the bars were tight, but they were also referencing not only the gang life, but gun violence as well.
Started this shit. They ain't believe me like I ain't put my heart in this shit. But now I'm on that everybody want part of this shit. Same niggas around I'm part of this shit. I got my groove back, feeling like Stella can't get your bitch on me. You know they ain't nothing better. I can never let no hoes. I love blacks and brothers. Drop top with the letter. Big knockers trying to my name. I know they hear about me. They won't text me because my niggas press go. They know I'm a factor. You know nigga bring no fair about me. Fucking cheese and niggas get that halo. So when we spin them blocks, niggas know the lay low. Go to 100 shop potatoes.
Y'all practice what you preach. Now, if you read into this, it kind of implies that Gilly's boy was knee deep in some.
I ain't gonna lie. He said that Cheese will give you a halo. He sound like Lil Durk, goddamn. He might not have been spinning, but shit, his name Cheese ain't
real gang stuff, despite what all the preaching out there says. Folks online heard it too, and they were paying attention. That's why you can read comments such as, "This is the life they live, love, the energy they push. Rest in peace, youngin'. But why eights? This is a prize." But honestly, whatever the cause for him losing his life, it's all in the past now. No going back at this point. This is a massive hit for Gilly and his crew, and we're all hoping he bounces back from this hit real soon.
To rest on Monday, Spady, who rapped under the name YNG Cheese.
Everyone is calling this the new $1 billion.
No, I don't know no pain, man. I think I seen him probably like once and twice in like 2011 when Tutu was alive, bro. He used to be with Tutu. And then I ain't seen them. They been gone, man. I ain't seen them pop up until now. I done seen all of them crying the house funerals and they all of them. Lil B, K.I., all the funerals. I ain't seen none of them, man. So I don't know him. But he from over there, though. But he just been in jail. I guess he been in jail. That's where he been at.
Illinois homeowners. It's a brand new
In Nidro last Thursday night. Family friends we spoke with believe losing a son to gun violence will motivate Gilly even more to stay active in his fight. But they also know he can't do it alone and say the community has to step up and take action.
So they ended up laying Cheese to rest at the Met in North Philly on Monday, July 24th. It was a major event with a bunch of folks turning up to show their respect. And you want to hear something cool? The folks on the mic didn't hold back. They made sure to stress how urgent it is to put an end to gun violence in Philly. That issue is no joke, and they ain't just going to brush it off. Got to give them props for stepping up and speaking their minds on this. A few weeks after all this local commotion, seems like Gilly found a way to move on. He's been doing some traveling lately, and he even managed to complain about it too. Gilly the Kid went off on American Airlines, slamming the company for stranding him in Europe due to a flight cancellation. So on Tuesday, August 8th, the host of $1 Million Worth of Game used Instagram to call out the airline for supposedly giving away his first-class seats and not doing enough to sort out new ones.
It's crazy, man. American Airlines, man. I'm an executive platinum member. Executive platinum. I fly 3 times a week, man. American Airlines. You know they oversold the flight and gave our tickets away, man. I was first class, man. Now they saying they ain't got a flight back until Thursday. Man, this how y'all treat y'all executive platinum members? I'm confused, man. I'm confused, man. American Airlines, man. I'm in Madrid, and y'all gave my flights away, my first class flights away. What is it, American Airlines? I'm confused. The people at the desk, they treat you like shit. They tell you they can't do nothing for you. Like, what's going on, American Airlines? I'm an executive platinum member. I think that's the highest. So I don't think there's nothing above that, is it? I don't know. I'm confused though. I need to get the fuck here tomorrow, American Airlines. So y'all better make something fucking happen, man. Y'all fucked up money, deals I got to go, places I got to be, meetings I got to be in, and y'all gave my seat away.
Let us know what you think down about in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Shout out to Get the Kid, man. Rest in peace to his son. But I gotta go back to this other guy, man. This other guy, this Noah Scurry guy, man. I ain't gonna say I don't believe it, because you know what I'm saying, but it's just unbelievable, bro. Like, he ain't just the school student, no average motherfucker. Like, he tested the highest in his district, in the area, tested the highest on the SAT. Not only that, he's scoring basketball, bro. Like, when is it enough time to slide? Like, you got to be a straight flunky, bro. Like, you really trying to be something that you ain't, bro. Damn, they got his mama killed, man. It's crazy, bro. Mama don't know. Mama probably worked 3 jobs trying to take care of his ass. She think he a basketball player. Whole time, he a motherfucking multitasker. He killing people. All type of shit. All right, so we're going to watch this.
Breaking details on the homicide investigation of 17-year-old Noah Scurry. He's the star.
Hey, so that means he's supposed to kill Gilly's son. That means he was like 15 or some shit like that. 14. How long Gilly's son been dead? For about a year or 2? I really don't remember. I remember he died, but I don't know how long it's been. Time be flying.
High school, and that's where our Kelly Rule is live for us tonight. Kelly, what are you learning?
Well, Sheba, police say they're looking for at least 2 people for this homicide, possibly a third, and they believe they do have the vehicle that was used in the crime. But tonight, law enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed. New tonight, law enforcement sources confirmed there was a rap video uploaded to social media the day before 17-year-old Noah Scurry was shot to death behind his home in front of his mother, who was getting ready to take him to Samuel Fells High School. A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it. Sky Fox overhead the Philadelphia police impound lot yesterday. Police confirmed this white Jeep Cherokee is believed to be the car used in Scurry's murder, which happened around 7 a.m. Tuesday in an alleyway behind Roar Street. Police say at least 2 shooters got out of the vehicle, with the driver possibly staying inside. Fox 29 is also learning from sources that Scurry was a victim in a previous shooting back in May 2023 on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street. Our camera there as police investigated. In that shooting, a man in his 60s was killed. Hours after Scurry's death on Tuesday outside Samuel Fells High School, a spokesperson for the school district of Philadelphia, in touch with the school principal and Scurry's devastated basketball coach, says he was a star athlete and recently scored the highest on the SATs in the school community.
The student who was killed was exceptional. As far as the school is concerned, there had not been any issues between this person who was killed and any other student. They don't know of anything going on in the community as well.
Now, as we reported, all men's basketball games here at Fells were canceled for the week. We are told there will be.
Ray Cerner said, was he the killer or people just talking? Hey, Ray Cerner, that's all I can say, man. Like, we might not know, Neil, you might not know, but the streets talk, bro. Like, the streets talk. And then Philly is just like Chicago, man. When somebody die, they get on that motherfucker and brag. You can, hey, look, when somebody die and a nigga get on there and say you can finally rest in peace to their homies, that means he the motherfucker who killed them, man. I'm just putting you up on game. For real. That's what it means, man. Or you see a nigga around the rapper, he killed somebody. That's the only thing. He ain't got no talent, but he around these rappers. He can kill somebody. I mean, it's evident now. Ain't no nigga got you around him because you know what I'm talking about. You the dude who finna make it happen. You know. But yeah, Philly crazy, man. Sound like Cheese was in it too, man. Sound like Cheese was spinning and spinning and spinning. And both of them, man, they died for no reason, though. For no reason at all, man. Yeah, that dude look like a paid hit, though. That's early in the morning, man. Early. 7:15 a.m., man. The police ain't even outside yet. Oh, some real shit. Police probably just, goddamn it, gassing up the cars and shit, bro. All right, y'all. This one right here is out of Alabama, man. It's out of Alabama. Damn. Yeah, I seen a lot of people in the comments say Cheese. See, I don't know none of these guys, so I just try to say rest in peace to everybody, except if I know you a demon. Lil Jeff, even though rest in peace to Lil Jeff too, man, because he was a kid, bro. Like Lil Jeff, he even said it like he was a creative player at first. His brother was the truth, it sounded like. And when his brother went to jail, somebody died, he turned into a motherfucking the Riddler. You hear me? Like for real. People like him riding around. I killed 10 people. You gotta go, bro. We don't need you down here no more. You gotta evict people like that. That's the only way to make it more calmer.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story with a professional website.
What happened to Fendi, boy? I don't know. Type in his name on YouTube. I thought he was in jail. I don't know.
Look, act like I'm king.
Corrections tells us
Uptown like a
smash that like button, y'all. This is for out of Alabama, man. This out of Alabama, a story out of Alabama, man. Hey, you can learn from this. Everybody can learn from, and everybody probably knows somebody like him. You know what I'm saying? But we always talk about the back door, friends killing friends. This nigga, he take the cake.
Corrections tells us that Martez C was found unresponsive in his cell Monday at Limestone Correctional Facility. They say he was taken to a healthcare unit where he was pronounced dead shortly afterward. A cause of death is being investigated. He was serving a life sentence on a murder charge.
Oh, gunshots, and we're in the middle of the city. Oh, snap.
And leaked video of a shootout in a Birmingham Housing Authority parking lot is making the rounds on. Nearly 100 rounds were fired in just 1 minute.
When you think of a city like Birmingham, Alabama, you probably think Old South, Southern hospitality, home cooking, and probably, definitely racism. But here's the surprise fact for you. In Birmingham, you got way higher chances of getting murked by a street dude than a KKK. Now, to provide detail, when we compare Birmingham's Alabama crime rate to those of other major cities,
Was Sheena talking to Lil J or what? Hell no. Man, Sheena wasn't talking to no damn Lil J. Lil J and Doug got into it, man, because Lil J was ripping people off, man. It ain't had nothing to do with his mama, bro. On some real shit, bro. It ain't had nothing to do with him, man. Lil J was selling flake clothes. Like he was taking people money, bro. He was telling people to order the Clout Lord gear and all that shit, and people was coming at Duck about it on the internet. People was telling Duck and Duck inbox. Like, man, I just ordered 5 outfits from Lil J at a 200 a piece. He ain't send my shit. You know, Lil J was the king of that shit, man. But nah, man. Hell no. Duck would have said that shit. Brick would have said it. Brick was still alive. Brick would have said it. Brick would have told me on some real shit, bro. Like, Brick would have told me, hey, look, I'm finna get on that with Lil J. Brick and Lil J cousins, bro. Like they like cousins, bro. LA, his mama. Like, a lot of people don't know a lot of shit, man. On there, I have to break it down to y'all one day.
Difference becomes clear. In 2020, Birmingham, with a population of 200,000 residents, had a much higher rate of violent crime than their neighboring cities, like Montgomery and 1,573 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, while Montgomery would have 1,233 and Mobile would have about 1,317. But even when you look at cities with way more people, like New York and Los Angeles, Birmingham still stands out. In that same year of 2020, New York will report 537 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, while the city of Los Angeles will report 784. Now, when you focus on murders specifically, Birmingham's rate was much higher than those cities as well. Birmingham had 31.4 murders per 100,000 residents, a rate 5 times higher than a city like New York, with millions of more residents, who will report a rate of 4.1 per 100,000, while Los Angeles's rank that year was 6.8, and it would be during a 7-month span from November of 2008 to June of 2009, where Martez C and his family would wreak havoc on this city.
All we knew is every other day was find another body, find another body.
I mean, it blew me away. I've never had a case where there was so many victims and they were all connected together.
I could have never imagined the kind of turns and twists that this case took. Never. Every day it was something else. Every day. And every time we looked around, it was another body.
The last name Say will always be notorious in Birmingham, not only because of Martez Say's 5 murder victims, or 6, if you count the death of his one-time girlfriend, who was shot and left paralyzed before passing away at the age of 36, but rather it's because following his crime spree, both him and his 2 brothers would be serving life sentences, with his mother arrested for conspiracy in connection to the crimes.
And authorities believed to be connected to the murder of 5 people in the Birmingham area over a decade ago died in a Limestone County prison. 39-year-old Martez C was found unresponsive in his cell on Monday. AL.com reports he pleaded guilty to capital murder in 2011, admitting to 3 murders in 2008 and 2 more in 2009. The Alabama Department of Corrections is investigating Say's death, and we'll bring you the latest as we learn more. We'll bring you more details on air and on WHNT.com.
The 4 Birmingham homicide investigator talking to us after the death of a man says was a suspect in many murders in the area years ago. Now, we told you yesterday, Martez C was found unresponsive in his cell at Limestone Correctional. He was serving a life sentence after admitting to killing 5 people and pleading guilty for conspiracy to commit murder of his girlfriend. Sergeant Cynthia Morrow says she investigated several homicides near Division Avenue in Eastlake and says he was linked to several of them. She describes this as a busy time for the Birmingham Police Department, but they were determined to get him off the street. Now, Morrow says homicide detectives and police officers
kept hearing the same name. They were finally able to arrest him. He later.
We know this old. We definitely know this old. I seen it on First 48, but everybody ain't seen it, bro. It might be old to you, or it might be old to you, but it's new to some. It ain't about it being old. It's about a lesson, bro. Trusting people. You won't be on this earth trusting motherfuckers. Because I'm pretty sure everybody who got killed, they trusted his ass.
Conspired to kill his girlfriend, who was shot and paralyzed. Marl says he lacked compassion for all of his victims, but she hopes he made things right with those families.
All we knew is every other day was find another body, find another body. My victims were friends with the suspects, so they were all kind of ran together. Sometimes they turned the gun on each other, and he didn't care. He didn't care. I mean, even his girlfriend, he shot his girlfriend and tried to kill her also. It was all about him not getting caught. He died in prison. I don't rejoice in that. I would love to be able to hear that he was redeemed in prison, you know, that he was remorseful in prison, that he wanted to do the right thing with the family, because he hurt a lot of people's lives.
The Alabama Department of Corrections law enforcement is investigating his death. An autopsy will determine the exact cause of death.
Martez C, along with his two brothers, Cortez and Demarius, would grow up in Birmingham, Alabama, specifically in the Parkway Drive area. Their mother, Yolanda, a single parent, did everything in her power to keep them off the streets of Birmingham. With the help of her mother, Ethel Brown, friends of the family and neighbors would say that the boys were raised in a disciplined household and regularly attended Mount Hermon Baptist Church. Martez C, born in 1983 and the oldest of the three brothers, would eventually drop out of West End High School, would fall in with a robbery crew from the city.
Oh, no, I wasn't even talking to you, man, Alabama. I was talking to dude who was over you. He said, this old. I was talking to him, but I wasn't disrespecting him. His name Willie, though. But I fuck with you, the mayor of Alabama, man. I wasn't talking about you, though. I was just telling him, like, everybody ain't see shit. Like, you might have seen it. I might have seen it, but everybody ain't see it, bro. People be sleep on shit, bro. Like, it might be a serial killer in the hood, and don't nobody know probably until somebody see it, show you on YouTube or something. Damn, we seen dude. He been killing everybody.
That he would allegedly had. Despite their mother's efforts, Cortez, born in 1986, would be the first of the three to receive a life sentence. He would plead guilty to the murder of a guy by the name of Joe Mack Carpenter on December 14th, 2004. The homicide would occur at a suspected drug house in a Larkwood, with Carpenter losing his life, and he would end up being sentenced to life plus 25 years. Now, nobody knows if it was seeing his brother sent away for life or just growing up in Birmingham, period. But that would drive Martez deeper into the streets. And by late 2008, Martez, along with several of his associates, would be suspected in a string of homicides. The first being the slaying of a guy by the name of Christian Collins on November 23rd, 2008. His murder would remain unsolved until December of the following year, when witness testimony in another case would implicate C and members of his crew. The very next day, on November the 24th, wouldn't take no time for authorities to immediately arrest Martez C for that murder, as police determined he had been involved in a dispute with Sheldon not long before the murder. Those murder charges would eventually be dismissed when prosecutors would decline to identify a witness in the crime. The very next month, and just 3 days after Christmas, Martez and his crew would again be suspected of homicide. This time would be the December 28th, 2008 double homicide that would claim the lives of Osmond Williams and his girlfriend, a 17-year-old Woodlawn High School student by the name of Darrell Sampson. The police would suspect that the killings were a hit due to a drug robbery that Williams happened to be involved in, and Darrell Sampson just happened to be collateral damage. But it would be the next murder and subsequent attempt that would bring Martez C's house of cards crumbling down, when in May of 2009, Martez, along with his girlfriend, Candy Hawkins, would be implicated in the murder of a guy by the name of Lonnie Vaughn, a crime that would lead to his arrest and the eventual planning of Candy Hawkins' murder from behind bars to distance himself from that crime. Candy Hawkins, who was 25 at the time, had been wanted by Birmingham police since May 3rd of 2009 for the death of Lonnie Vaughn. Just a month after being sought after by police, would be shot multiple times on 40th Avenue North on June 15th, 2009, with the shooting leaving her paralyzed. After her arrest, using information from Candy Hawkins' cell phone, in June of 2009, Martez C would be connected to the string of murders, as well as implicating his mother and his youngest brother, Demarius, in the planning and attempted murder of Candy Hawkins. Martez, just like Cortez before him and Demarius after, will receive a life sentence, with his mother Yolanda, who did everything she could to keep her sons off the streets, would find herself involved and be sentenced to 10 years for conspiracy in connection with the shooting of Candy Hawkins. Hawkins would pass away 11 years later at the age of 36 on June 22nd, 2020, despite many people asking how Martez was able to escape the death penalty at the time of his crimes. He wasn't able to, as he himself died in his cell just 3 years after Candy in August of 2023. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all make sure y'all get in the comment box below. Y'all let me know what cities we need to go to, what stories we need to tell, what we missed, what we got wrong, all of that. Y'all make sure directly on
Hey,
Instagram.
man, you ain't getting nothing wrong, man. You said everything that First 48 said, man. Only thing about this, right? Only thing about this guy right here, right? His girlfriend, right? She stood on business with for him, right? And they got rid of somebody, right? He told his homie or his cousin, whoever, he told his brother, his mom and them to like, hey, we need to get rid of Lolly. Her name Candy. He said, we need to get rid of Lollipop. He ain't say Candy on the phone. He said Lollipop. This phone is being monitored and recorded. Take out the trash, man. Tell Lollipop to take out the trash or some shit like that. And then they hit up his girlfriend. She was on the stand, bro, from a hospital bed. She wasn't on the stand. She was on Zoom. And she was in a hospital bed. Fucked up, bro. Like he did his girl dirty. The one who was there for him. He ain't get no fuck, bro. Hey, I play this shit, man, because, you know, we got to get out the mind frame that Chicago got all this and all that, man. Hey, look, it's killers everywhere, bro. It's killers everywhere. Shit go down everywhere. It's motherfucker with real multiple hats. This dude, he admitted to 5 murders. How many people did he really kill? He admitted to 5 murders. So if he admitted to 5, yeah, I killed 5 people. You know, what about the other people he done got away with? Yeah, that was the story on First 48, y'all. So if y'all want to check that out, go to First 48. They got a better version. And, you know, you're going to hear from the detectives who investigate them, bro. They was dropping bodies. It seemed like it was more bodies than this. Because, like they'll be investigating the murder, and then they'll get another call. Hey, somebody else dead over here. Then another call. They dead over here. Like, they was just leaving motherfuckers, bro. It was crazy, man. But shout out to all y'all that's on here. Smash that like button for me, y'all. Smash that like button so this video could. Yeah, he the chief of backdoor, you, bro. He killed all his homies. He killed King, bro. All these niggas thought they was cool with him, bro. Hey, on First 48, it say damn near all these dudes was cool with him, bro. All these dudes, his homies, or some that's linked to him, bro. He just turned on him, bro. Backdooring. He wanted all the money. He wanted all that shit, bro. Just imagine if he would have used the power, the influence that he got in Alabama for some good, bro. That's how I think now. If some of these niggas who had real influence use their shit on some trying to change it around, now that I got 1 million people following me, I'm going to change the narrative. You know, niggas don't think like that because niggas got to be cool with other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got to be cool. Oh, we a killers and all that, man. A killer ain't gonna got to tell no killer. All you got to do is reach it. He gonna teach. But yeah, I thought I had to show y'all this video, man. Yeah, dude the demon, man. Y'all got to watch it on First 48, though. First 48 give you the real. Watch after the First 48. Regular First 48. After the First 48. Man, that shit was like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, this shit, real life. Like, for real. All right, y'all. We're going to go. Y'all already know we're going to go over to Only the Family. That's his name, The Family. He got a new one out. He usually be having some good ones out.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
County police say that a man is in custody for.
He talking about some backdoor demon like Diddy. Hey man, I just want to say, MD man kills his and has child's mother in wall days after restraining order. Like this shit just crazy, man. Like once the restraining order, bro, it's over with. Like Lil Reese, I try to tell Lil Reese that once your girl get a restraining order on you, it's over with, bro. It's over with on you. That means she don't want you around the perimeter, bro. You can't be around her. She's scared of you.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
County police say that a man is in custody for allegedly killing his girlfriend. Went through a great ordeal to hide the body.
Inside the house, our homicide detectives and evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Miss Shula's remains inside a newly constructed wall. The office of the chief medical behind me on this wall right here, and these stairs, you can see what they're looking at. Evidently, some major construction work was going on inside that house, and this is a shared residence of someone up top and someone at the bottom. And as you can see from this picture right here, what we've been allowed to show without compromising the early.
Yeah, man. Condolences to that girl, man. I really can't watch that shit, man. Like, I don't know. People would do for love, man. Hey, with the Detroit shit, we is gonna watch some of that. We gonna watch some of it because I want to listen to this interview with the girl auntie, man. She's so slow. Like somebody in Detroit, y'all just need to pray for her. Y'all get what I'm saying? Detroit, pray for that lady, man. When y'all see her, man, walk up to her and pray for her. You hear me? Pray for her. Whatever that means, see, however you got to touch her, pray for her, though. She need to be baptized, man. That bitch definitely need to be baptized, man. That girl auntie, bro. I think, what I really think is, I think she helped. I think one of the family members helped Butts get rid of her, bro. I ain't gonna need to lie, man. I think one of the girl family members, bro, helped. I think the baby mama. I think the baby mama helped that nigga get rid of her on some real shit. Sound like she was jealous of the little girl. My sister in Berlin. Rest in peace, Shawty. She was from D.C. Oh, this girl right here? All right, we'll
investigation of this case.
Next.
It was there. A great amount of concealment. Walls being, torn out, trying to conceal Miss Alexis.
Control of early to be ads, ain't it?
And this video I really want to know your thoughts on. It's tragic to say the least, and it don't make no excuse for what took place. But a lot has went on that possibly could have been prevented. Today we visit a county in Maryland that, depending on where you at, one light and one intersection over, you'll be in Washington, D.C. Prince George's County. Take a closer look at the home that was purchased in 2022, where a young girl was found deceased, and hear from the family grappling with the loss. We also hear from the law enforcement, from Prince District Attorney. But before we go over this one, I want you to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. So, fam, first thing first, let's cover what is a restraining order, at least for the state of Maryland, for this video. Maryland.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. The bottom line, man, hey, fellas out there, fellas and the ladies, because there's a lot of ladies that be whooping ass too. You know what I'm saying? It just don't be no jail. There's a lot of people who be whooping ass and just don't go to jail, but they be laughing at other people with domestics, but they be really torturing their girl. Like right now, they probably got their girl tied up in the closet. You know what I'm saying? But they laugh, oh, Trisha Dude's got a domestic, but your girl tied up. We got to find out later that, you know what I'm talking about, you been, you know, yeah, your girl been in the basement eating noodles for the last 3 months. That's why we ain't seeing on YouTube with you. Hey, they say Cupcake Betty, man. I seen it too many. I seen it. Cupcake. Wait. Wait, I think I said her name wrong. Hold on. What you said her name was? Birmingham. Cupcake. Okay. All right, which one do we watch? Cupcake. Oh man, I remember this shit, bro. I remember the little girl out playing outside and then she came up missing. Hold on. Hey, which one I'm watching? Cup. All right, before we watch that, let's just see what happened to Cupcake.
Well, and during Patrick, Star Wars police interview the day the Cupcake McKinney was found, he told police, his co-defendant, that actually suffocated the 3-year-old to stop her from crying. Well, the police investigator, Jonathan Ross, was the top witness at today's trial. He is actually the lead police investigator on the fatal. For most of the money, he testified about October 2019 police interview. The prosecution played clips of it for the jury. At one point during the recording, Starworth told police how co-defendant Derek Brown wanted him to touch McKinney inappropriately, but he refused. Then at some point, Starworth claimed Brown tried to put the baby to sleep, but he said the 3-year-old would not stop crying. Then a detective asked, "What did Derek do?" In tears, Starworth mumbled, "I think she," and then stopped. The detective followed, "I can't hear you." Starworth replied, "I think she choked her. She might have choked her." Well, that was just the beginning of today's emotional say about McKinney's death.
Yeah, I don't remember it, man. I don't remember it. Hold on. Let me go back though, man. We need to start protecting these fucking kids. Like, for real, man. Get active. All right, it look like it's gonna be this one.
A word of warning. This podcast explores graphic and disturbing stories and includes strong language. It therefore may be unsuitable.
All right, we ain't gotta watch this. Sensitive. It is a little girl. Wait, first of all, hey, have you ever been on this page? Had this guy ever been on this page? Mods, run his license plates. Did I see everybody who attended Diddy party? Nah, I wasn't even looking, man. Let me see. Who attended Diddy party? Shit, it look like the same people at the party to me. Everybody who we thought was at the party last time, they still at the party this time, man. Diddy raped all them, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I have to watch it, man, on my own. I respect y'all, bro. Y'all ain't gotta watch that. We ain't gonna put nobody through. We ain't gonna put nobody through no trauma, man. I understand, bro. Like, that is a little kid. I remember. I kind of remember it. I kind of remember the story. It's always somebody close to you too with that shit. All right, so we got the Scurry. All right, this is what I wanted to listen to. Hey, shout out to whatever his name is, Lil Kermit.
Welcome back.
Shout out to the spiritual detector too. I want to get straight to the business.
Y'all blowing off steam on this one, man. But like I said, this is a conversation that needs to be had, man. The more that we raise awareness about this, and hey, Roxy. So let me ask you this. I mean, so as the person that you're responding to said something along the lines of, you make CPS reports.
No emotion.
And she ain't here right now and still ain't got nothing to say.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I just seen her comment. She just said, I'm here and listening.
Yeah, I bet she is. But you ain't saying nothing about your motherfucking baby daddy doing something to this girl. You ain't got nothing to say. Say something. I mean, it's your motherfucking niece.
I would reserve.
How you in here? Why?
This what I was waiting on. I'm waiting on one of the real relatives to come out, bro. Probably live somewhere far. don't be around a little girl. But they know what's going on, bro. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting to hear one of the. I wish she was live on live. Hey, I don't know about turning it up. You might got to turn up your speakers. This loud as it gets to me. I don't know.
Well, I just seen her comments. She just said, "I'm here and listening."
Oh, his audio lacking. That's his audio, bro.
Baby daddy, fuck my knee.
All right, hold on. So we're gonna go back a little bit. The audio on this video distorted. Hey, Nene, can you see if this same conversation on his page? No, because he on her page.
No
And
emotion.
she ain't here right now and still ain't got nothing to say.
Exactly.
Oh well. Well, I just seen her comments. She just said, "I'm here and listening."
Yeah, I bet she is doing something to this girl.
Yeah, he trying to talk like
You
a
ain't got nothing
player.
to say. Say something. It's your motherfucking niece.
I would
How you in here watching and you ain't saying shit, and this your motherfucking niece that's missing and she was in your care. Her mama and her daddy left her in your grandma to you and your grandma care, and you in here and you ain't saying shit. You ain't even fucking defending her or nothing. You ain't said I love you, I miss you, come home, nothing, but you ain't here motherfucking watching.
Nothing.
And the family left her in your motherfucking hands. And your ass in here watching.
I didn't look. I looked on the
like you said
Facebook.
earlier, all this shit getting on your nerves, right? How your niece missing getting on your nerves, bitch?
I would love, for Shannon to call in. I don't know how I would be able to sift through all of the calls to get to her, man. But I would love for that to happen if it's.
Yeah, please do. Say something. Shannon, since you in here watching and commenting, shit. The fuck you got to say? This your motherfucking niece, nigga. I'm in here watching. The fuck? You should have been watching your motherfucking niece.
Bitch.
But I guess I was busy watching her motherfucking pedophile ass baby daddy fuck my niece.
Exactly.
That's what the fuck she was watching.
That's
Period,
crazy.
She absolutely correct.
Like I said, Shannon, if you care, if you want to call in, just put in the comments. Just put in the comments. I'll call, and hopefully everybody let the phone line breathe a little bit for you to call. Or Shannon, if you want to text the call-in number that you see on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I'll send you a call, right? So we can get straight to you if you want to speak. I mean, because there's a lot of people want to call. I got it on do not disturb right now, so people can't get through while the sister is talking. But I would love, and I'm sure a lot of other people want to hear what you got to say as well. So that's that. So is that all you got to say, sis, Roxy?
Yeah, that's all I got to say right now. I'm gonna keep watching and I might call back.
Right, I know you will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
She was heated. As she should be.
And like I said, Shannon, if you want to call in, let me know.
As she should be. I swear,
All right,
God.
so let me fast forward. We trying to get Shannon on here.
That's what we should be doing. Looking like we passed.
They went to sleep the night that
All right.
Bitch, yes, it do got something to do with you. Is you crazy?
At all. And yes, that might be my child's father. Yes, I do got 5 kids. Yes, my youngest is 1. Damn sure not desperate. And first of all, rocks.
Definitely giving desperate. Definitely giving desperate.
The bitch. Because I'm not one. And secondly, I have been doing my part of looking for my niece. So don't ever discredit me at all. Bitch. Period. All we need to do is know the first question is, where's my niece?
Hey, can anybody get her on Trenches News, one of my mods?
That's what we should be doing. Looking like we passed.
Bitch, they went to sleep the night that Naziah was missing. Bitch, the only thing you was looking for was a motherfucking, you weren't looking for Naziah. You and your mammy went to sleep because y'all thought she was out being fast with some boy or grown man.
So therefore, anything other than finding my niece is irrelevant.
You know where she
That's
at.
all I need to know. is my niece. And yes, the bus stop is right on the corner. She can get off the bus and we can see her from the corner. She's 13 years old. A lot of these kids.
Now that just pissed me off because if y'all seen her from the motherfucking corner, how y'all didn't see her walking the opposite direction from the house? Don't make me pull up Google Maps so I can show y'all exactly where she was at and where Shannon was not at. Shannon said she was in a house the whole time. You was not looking for Naziah to get off that bus. You was not even standing by the door to see where Naziah was going. How was it that Naziah can get off the fucking bus, walk on the same street that y'all live on where you can see her from the corner because the house is not far from the corner. And she walked the opposite direction because you bitches wasn't looking, Shannon. Y'all wasn't looking, nor did you care. Let me see. I'm going to have to find that video.
The school bus and get dropped off at a pickup stop. I mean, they drop off and pickup stop every day.
She wasn't looking, man. Her ass wasn't looking.
Her same routine.
Okay, now, you know, I know you.
She do her same routine. Naziah do the same routine, but when you realize that she wasn't in that house by 3:10, why wasn't you out looking for her to see where she was at? If it's the same routine and y'all say that she wasn't in after school program, why didn't you look outside and see where the hell she was at? Why she didn't have a phone for y'all to contact her in this day and time? Most people get iPhones for their children where you can track their fucking location. First of all, whether my kids had the same routine too, that don't mean I'm not out looking for them, making sure that they're coming in. I know exactly what time my kids should be here, so that's really not an excuse. About time you realize 6 o'clock came when your mammy came back to that house, you still ain't seen no Naziah. Woman, she's so contradicting because when she was giving her testimony, she clearly said, that Naziah had after school program. Her mama said Naziah didn't have after school program. And then I just heard her say she do the same thing every day. Soon as she get off the bus, she come home. So if she had after school, did she have after school program or not? Was you looking for her or not, Shannon? No.
No, at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, we all about you know, finding the veil. That's the point of everything, right? But just, I guess, just to you know, just to get to know you a little bit. I mean, in the whole situation. Now, you said in the beginning, whatever Jarvis did is what you said. Whatever he did, he did. What did you? How did you say that?
I said whatever he did, that was on him. Those are my correct words.
Okay, that was on him. I was just trying to clear that up, but. Activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him, when I was 19, he did tell me his background. He did tell me his background. Out and out. He gave me the decision.
So,
if I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. Dude told her that he was a offender, and she still went with him. And she talking about she ain't desperate. Bitch, your ass beyond desperate. Yeah, she just desperate. She just, hey, kiddo girl got more confidence than her on everything. And kiddo girl look like Precious. She still be swagged out though, looking like a G'd up rhinoceros.
A lot of shit right now, right?
Cold-blooded.
But like I got just a couple of questions on the tip of my mind for you sisters, as far as just and I know that at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, we all about finding the veil. That's the point of everything, right? But just I guess beginning, whatever Jarvis did is what you said. Whatever he did, he did. How did you say that?
I said whatever he did, that was on him. Those are my correct words.
Okay, that was on him. I was just trying to clear that up. But okay, so with that being said, apparently this man has had a history of this. Like, so did you know about him being on a sex offenders list, or any kind of activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him when I was 19, he did tell me his background. He did tell me his background. Out and out. He gave me the decision if I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background,
now y'all y'all just heard that out of the horse's mouth herself. She just said Jarvis told her. First of all, let me change that at the bottom of the screen. But she said Jarvis told her exactly what he was about and him being a motherfucking pedophile. And she chose to pursue him because she was in denial. Now, granted, she was young, 16, when she, quote unquote, allegedly got pregnant by him. So she was young. So maybe she wasn't thinking correctly. But when you became aware and you became aware and old enough to really think and realize, because I know you seen signs. You can't say you didn't see no signs that he was a damn pedophile, that he was looking at little kids, and you heard other things coming up. Your nieces telling you stuff that he done did to them, all type of shit throughout that time. She stayed with this man till she ain't had no choice but to not be with him no more, because now he locked up and he gonna stay there. I cannot. I literally cannot.
His background was sex offender involving a child, right? And you still made the decision to talk to him?
One, I was 19, and two, if society can give you a second chance, why can't someone else give you a second chance as well?
Girl, please.
Now somebody told me that he had got married recently. Do you know something about that? He got, I don't know if it was last year or something. He supposed to bought a chick a ring or got married or something. Because then you said you had a 1-year-old by him, or that's your youngest baby is by him, right?
All my children is by him.
So did he get? Because I'm just getting what I'm told, right? Did he get married recently, or sometime recently?
Pardon?
I said, did he get married like recently, sometime like within the last couple of years or something, or before your last baby was born?
Jarvis is not married.
Oh, okay. I was just, like I said, because this.
Did that? I'm sorry. Did that just make her mad?
I don't know. He was with you and cheated on you, got married, and had another baby by somebody else, and then got you pregnant again. So I'm just trying to clarify to see exactly what type of person he is, or what type of person we talking about right here. What did you say?
And all these questions is irrelevant besides us trying to find my niece.
Okay. Well,
yeah, she ain't want to admit it to him. But when she got on that motherfucking stand and had to get that testimony, and they asked her ass, did she know that he was seeing other bitches and they had an on and off relationship, she answered it then. See, she want to deflect every chance that she get. Oh, this ain't about me, this about my niece. Well, it ain't either, because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do as an auntie to show that it's really about your niece. You ain't cut around that corner when she got off that motherfucking bus that day either. You didn't peep your rockhead ass out the fucking window to see where she was at. About time 3:30 came and you realized that she wasn't at home, you ain't do nothing then. So don't try to act like you don't want to answer no questions now when it comes to how many women Javaris is out here doing and screwing in between you making babies. Pissing me off.
I guess what you just wanted to call in to clear up what Roxy was talking about?
No, if you have any questions for me.
I mean, I kind of asked you just one, and you said it was irrelevant. So, I mean, you know, but you know, I don't want to. And like I said, I know this is a whole emotional thing. I mean, it's emotional for all of us, and I don't want you to feel like hey, I'm questioning everybody like I have the questions that I've had listening to the story.
You're right, but at the end of the day, the questions that you're asking is irrelevant to finding my niece.
Okay, so I mean, okay, well, let me ask you this. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. I'll just like I ask everybody else. If you could give a shot in the dark, where do you think she is at right now? What do you think happened? What do you think the situation is?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Detroit.
Hey, Miss Shantae.
Hey, Detroit, man. Hey, y'all gotta make a citizen's ass whooping, man. This lady, bro, she need to be in jail, bro. She gotta be in jail, man. Like, that's gotta be child neglect or something, bro. They gotta go to jail for something, bro. I'll call down there in the morning, though. I got it. Don't worry. That bitch, Shannon, you going to jail. You going to jail for child neglect or something. Y'all going to jail. The 13-year-old missing, you responsible, and you ain't contact the law authority. You ain't contact authorities. I remember parents was calling in, my son ain't in the house, or my daughter ain't in the house. The cops coming around up, everybody getting everybody a curfew. That's when they had the curfew. If you ain't a certain age, they picking your ass up. You know, you ain't supposed to be outside. Half the parents didn't know their kids snuck out the window or the back door. You know, but yeah, this lady crazy, man.
You say, do we know that? Listen, the relationship between the baby mamas, they all knew about each other. They all said that on the stand when they was giving their test that they knew that he was out doing and screwing with other women, and that they all said they had on and off relationships with him. The girl car who he borrowed, that blue car, she said the same thing. Latricia is her name. His so-called fiance, she ain't say whether she knew he was cheating or not, but she did say he only would come to her house a few days out the week and leave at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But that's your fiance. And then Shannon, who we listening to right now, she clearly said that on the stand too. She didn't say it in this interview, in this phone interview 10 months ago, but she said it recently when she had no choice but to answer the question. She said they had an on and off relationship. She said that because why? She knew he was having babies in between her having babies. Okay, now mind you, he had 10 active relationships while he was in county right now. The detectives named about 10 women that she questioned up until that point. Okay, so I definitely think that he kept them separated, but to a certain extent, because they still knew that he was sleeping around and cheating or had an idea. Shit, they probably all was sleeping together. They probably all was.
I think they were sleeping together.
And
hey,
then
get
had
in the comments. Get in the comments, man. Who all think they were sleeping together, man? Who all think that Jarvis didn't hit everybody, man? Because it's hard for me to believe that a person will have 5 kids, bro, by a person, and he ain't never been inside y'all house. He just pull up to the front. But then we got Texas with the little girl saying that she in the basement, come to the basement. But we don't know what basement she talking about. If she talking about the basement that's in the auto shop, or she talking about the basement to her granny house. Because she's saying she sleep. And then the little girl said that somebody gave her permission to leave out one time. Like, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, he was hitting everything around them. All them slow. The whole family slow. Except the one girl, Roxy. Everybody else who was, I'm talking about the family that was around them. That was around the little girl every day, 24/7, bro. All them, they need to go to jail, man. Child neglect or something, bro. It got to be some type of crime that fit, that they done did, bro. Because they let that little girl down. She still ain't found, bro.
Damn sex trafficking ring going on with the children. Sick.
So I can't answer anything that I don't know. because I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I know nobody has a definite answer. I'm just saying, like, in your heart, what do you think happened? I mean, because you know her. I mean, I don't know. Did they say you were the last one to see her that day or whatnot? I mean, you know her, so I mean, you know her friends, people she hang with, what she do on the regular. You said you know her regular routine, so I mean,
yeah, her regular routine is you go to school, she stay for after school, and then she come home. That's her daily routine. She go to school, come home, or any extracurricular activities. Then she stay at school, but other than that, she comes home.
So why ain't y'all call the police then?
You ain't got no kind of theory. I mean, everybody else that I asked gave some type of conclusion of what they thought may have happened, but you ain't got nothing, huh?
I don't want to think that way, that something happened to my niece. I don't want to put that in my mind.
Oh man, hold on. She need to get on Trench's news, bro. I'm gonna pick her ass apart. She might really go to jail, part of the homicide. When I get done with her ass, y'all think Vlad asked some questions? I'm gonna ask her some real questions. Hey, I don't know what happened to my niece. I don't even want to think about, like, bro, your niece dead, bro. Like, your niece dead, bro. What you think? Jarvis Butts, he been in jail all this time and he got up in the hotel suite waiting on him to come back home? Man, bro.
Yeah. I mean, as far as a scenario in where she's somewhere where y'all can't find her right now, seeing that she had, I guess some type of a, she had friends. I'll just say it like that.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's I'm just going based on what her friends saying, that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy, and that's it. And that's it. Like, that's it. We asked our friends. We asked people. We asked everyone. We don't know.
Now keep in mind that Roxy Rocks has showed on her page the messages that they had around the time. I think it was like 2 days after Naziah went missing, that Naziah friends was saying she was running away to go get some D. Okay. I don't know why she just didn't flat out say that.
We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where she get? Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood and I don't know. And we've been looking every day. Every day.
Why you ain't asked if Naziah was pregnant?
That this is in the pit of my stomach of not knowing where my niece is. She's 13. I pray to God every day.
Now, did she ever have a history of running away, leaving the house?
No, never ran away
for a period of time.
No, she never ran away. Never went nowhere. Like my mom, yeah, she is strict. My mom's run a tight ship, 10 by 10. You in school, you do what you're supposed to do. You come home, and then you get ready for the next day.
So why ain't y'all call the police again?
Yes, I want money.
I can agree with you, on wanting her to come home safe. It's just so many loops and turnstiles to this story. I just don't know what to say. But I mean, if it's anything else that you want anybody else to know about this whole situation, you got the floor, Shane.
And that's the thing. What the police know and what the news know is what we know. And that's it. We don't know anything. We don't. If the police ask me today to give up my phone, I will willingly.
Now,
okay.
Do you know a sister by the name of Tamara Liberty Smith? She's the police commissioner in District 1, I believe.
No.
You don't know Tamara Liberty? Well, she said that she spoke with you and your mother, and she said that y'all said, okay, well, we're not gonna lie, she has left before.
No, we never talked to anyone besides the police. That's it.
This shit crazy, man.
I'm just reading some of the comments.
Yeah, man, this shit crazy. They need to be in jail, man. They still ain't found that 13-year-old, bro. They need some type of chamber, bro. I'm telling you, they gotta stop that, bro. Like, for real, death penalty or something. They need to bring back something, man. That shit crazy, bro. And then these people, yeah, they is acting like she's 17 years old or something. I mean, like she 20 or 30 years old. Your niece missing, but ain't nobody trying to find her, man.
Of course, what was the results? What happened when they?
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up this. Missing the
Well, hopes are fading in the search for answers in the case of a missing mom from Warren.
means Detroit, man. If the police ain't finding nobody, man, ain't no need to travel, man. All travels in and out of Detroit, man. They can't even find where the females at. They need some traffic lights or something, man. All that damn big meats in them, man. They got all that damn drug money, man. If y'all reform, start buying some cameras around that motherfucker.
In the case of a missing mom from Warren.
Search teams working through the weekend at the Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township. They were looking for the remains of Ashley Elkins. The search officially called off Sunday after 7 days of digging. The mother of two vanished back on January the 2nd.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wembley has the latest on the investigation as the family continues to push for justice.
Police continue to investigate the disappearance of Ashley Elkins after a days-long search for her body at a landfill came up short.
To hear that they've concluded the search without success is very disappointing for the family. They were looking for closure.
But after nearly a week of digging, none was found. Elkins' uncle, Maurice Morton, says that while the search did not end how they wanted, he and his family are still hopeful they'll get justice for Ashley.
Now, we're calling on the prosecutor's office to get the murder charges levied against DeAndre Booker. It's our understanding there's still plenty of evidence in the case. And so we're looking forward to those charges coming hopefully soon, hopefully this week.
I don't know of a single Macomb County Circuit Court judge that would cut somebody loose at this point in time with the evidence that the prosecution has gathered.
David Grimm is a former Macomb County and federal prosecutor turned defense lawyer.
What challenges exist in prosecuting this case if they don't find the missing remains?
Obviously, that makes prosecution of the case that much more difficult. But again, I think they're going to be able to hold them just as they are holding them right now on the evidence what they have.
Roseville police led the week-long search at the Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township after executing a search warrant at Booker's home. He was Elkins' ex-boyfriend. Among the items investigators took as evidence, a dumpster. Right now, Booker is facing a 4-year felony for allegedly lying to police about Elkins' disappearance. He's locked up on a $250,000 cash bond. Morton believes Booker's lawyers will fight to get it lowered.
Hopefully that forensic evidence comes back and other evidence and then the prosecutor is convinced to move forward with murder charges.
I've turned down requests for warrants in similar situations as long as I could hold the individual on some charge while we made sure that nothing has been missed and that whatever more evidence is out there that will get our hands on it.
The Macomb County Prosecutor's Office says it's awaiting lab test reports for various pieces of evidence in the case and that it has charged and convicted suspects in homicide investigations in which remains were never found. As for DeAndre Booker, he is set to be back in 39th District Court for a probable cause hearing Wednesday morning. In Roseville, I'm Randy Wembley, 7 News Detroit.
Hey, bro, it ain't keep watching nothing about women and kids, nigga. It's bringing awareness. You sound like you part of the problem, man. Get off my page on some real shit. It's 30. What if your daughter was missing? Would you want somebody to stop talking about your daughter missing? Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy as hell. Hey, I always say, don't nobody give a fuck unless it's their kids, man. You just proved it, Kenneth.
Trying to catch your breath?
You just definitely are sad and depressing. Hell yeah, sad and depressing. But shit, we want to know where they at. You want to learn about Duck them? Go on Reddit, pal. Fuck off my page. It's only one Kenny on my page. And that's Kenny motherfucking Rogers. Woo! It's only one Kenny on my page. And that's Kenny motherfucking Rogers. This is what we do. Ever since Kenny Rogers got on Trap Lord Ross, he ain't been over here no more, y'all. They say Kenny in the Maybach, riding in the Maybach of the Maybach. He in the back of the back right now with Trap Lord Ross. Appreciate your love and support, Joe Moore. Dum 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 dum. Oh yeah. We can watch. DJ, you come with the come on, buddy. Oh yeah, they say Fat Joe, man, he done, man. Fat Joe done. Whatever he did, man, they finna blackball him. I mean, don't nobody listen to Lean Back anyway no more.
We was shorties, man, ride a spuddy going store.
Hey Blythe, hey Savage, part 2.
All right, here we go. Today we have one of the major up-and-coming Chicago rappers, Tay Savage, fresh off his deal with Empire.
Yeah.
Welcome to Vlad TV.
Shout out Empire.
Yeah. Congrats, man. You with a good crew.
Yeah.
And I've seen Empire do a lot of great things with a lot of artists.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's your first time here. I want to start in the very beginning.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Chicago.
Yeah.
In the low end.
Yeah.
So explain what that is.
The low end is like from what 55th to I don't know what 21st, 22nd, 21st, King State to Lake. So it's like
Hold on, y'all. You is right. You is right. Now that's another one, man. It's a new one, bro. I just seen it. Hold on. Hey, good looking, grandson.
Okay. So you're kind of going in and out.
Yeah.
Really like every year. Okay. So you're kind of going in and out.
Yeah.
Really like every year up to that
yeah.
point. And
Yeah.
then the next time was it the gun charge in 19? Or some other stuff happened along the way?
Yeah, I think the gun charge.
Okay. And at that point, you're an adult.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you get sent to regular jail. Adult jail.
Yeah, bonded out for that.
All right. Was that different?
Hell yeah, it was different.
Okay. What was the worst kind of situation you went through that first time getting arrested? Because like how long did you have to spend in jail?
I ain't even do that long. I got bonded out like the bullpen. My first time, it's crazy. My first time in the county was for a domestic. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. That was different.
But you hear really interesting stories about Chicago jails. Rico Reckless.
Yeah.
Talked about the whole Glock dookie and what do you call it when you knock the dude out and that thing that Joe Rogan played on his show.
Yeah.
Does it really get that insane in there?
Hell yeah, that shit ain't no. And one of my old interviews I had said like this guy Primo had kind of started it, right? The knock you out, spin your ass. But he basically just said it like he's
Savage Life.
He was one of the older guys, you know, they had a lot of influence on us or whatever. So he was just saying it like, man, keep playing but one of the younger guys went and did it. Primo just came home too. Shout out to Primo for sure. He just beat like 3-4 murders.
So he came up with that idea? But someone else actually someone else actually decided to do it.
And somebody actually did it, and then it just kept going.
It kept going.
Yeah, for sure.
Still going. I just don't understand that, man. I mean,
so what Primo said he had did was he basically said that so basically what he was like, I think Primo's a little older, so he used to always just say shit that like, hey, don't try me. So he basically like, hey boy, keep playing, I'm gonna knock you out, spinning your ass. So people like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna change your man. Some shit like some crazy shit. So people fake ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
And it became a thing.
Yeah, it became a real thing.
Only in Chicago though. I've never heard of this anywhere else.
Yeah. You know, different state to state politics be different. You know what I'm saying? So, but at first, shit like that, like when we had structure in our jails, it wasn't like that. You feel me? You'll get fucked up.
Have you ever actually seen someone do that?
Nah, I ain't never seen nobody.
Okay.
I left around that period.
All right. But the Glock dookie, I've always heard of. There's variations of that.
Yeah.
Pretty much every prison.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get arrested for the gun at 19, when do you get out?
Shit, I got right out. I got arrested for the gun at 19. I bonded out the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? And then I bonded out the bullpen. Then I was going to court for that, back and forth. Then I caught some temps. Like 2 attempt murders. Then I had to go to jail, fight those. I beat those, and I copped out for the gun. Took a year for the gun, and then got back out.
This is what it feels like to file with.
Somebody said, what, Fat Joe? So, anyways, he was in Chicago and they booed him off the stage. Long story short. Hey, why they trying to go on Jim Jones now? They try to go on Jim Jones all the way, bro. Now Jim Jones got a mysterious gun. Shit. Oh, what the fuck was that I was watching? Yeah, it look like they try to blackball Fat Joe, man. They said Fat Joe said something about black people. I don't know how true it is, but
looking at myself and they looking at me like with their mouth open like looking at. I just so happen to turn and pan and look at the
I gotta watch that shit. What you just say, Cuff Boys? I'm gonna watch that shit. I like Benny Siegel. Y'all probably young, so I understand. I understand the YNs. They don't know nothing about Benny Siegel, man. It's nothing like it, man. Benny Siegel, he a goat. What Cuff Boys got? Cuff Boys, they got shit. Yeah, dude right here, he foul, man. I don't even want no Tesla truck and none of that no more. I thought he was a genius until he did that Nazi shit. We don't play that shit, bro. Ain't no room in this world to be racist, man. Because we all fucked up one way or another. We all fucked up humans. Some just gooder than the other ones, bro, but nobody perfect. We all breathe the same air, man. Cup Boys. All right.
We found the perfect place for lunch, in between the waterfall
money. I
and
mean,
the ravine.
He should have enough money. I mean, he only stole all Big Pun money. Big Pun went platinum before he died. That it's so hard. He got all that shit, all that money. Big Pun ain't even live to see all that shit. He ain't get to see none of that shit, bro. Like, and then Fat Joe sucked all the money dry until the end and then try to go to Big Pun son them like, you know what, I owe y'all this. Who the fuck wants something when it's dry now? The well dry. Like shit. So I just figure like he getting paid back. Now I don't know him personally, but I seen Big Pun them family and all that shit. Everybody said that shit. Fat Joe, he was like Puff Daddy, bro. He was like Puff Daddy, man.
Canadian Rockies.
I mean, let me take that back. He was like Puff Daddy, far as the business side of cheap beating people out. But far as the Diddy parties, I don't know nothing about that. But he was like Puff Daddy, far as the business shit. He beat out Big Pun, man.
He is not even allowed to call me to discuss his federal constitutional litigation. So I think it's really what the BSO and what the state are doing to him is disgraceful. They are obliterating his constitutional rights.
YNW Melly appeared in federal court yesterday, and his attorney filed a petitioner's reply in support of habeas corpus petition. Remember, Melly filed that whole lawsuit against the Broward County Sheriff, saying that they're violating his constitutional rights by not letting him talk to his attorneys and his friends and family. I'm going to read the full document and listen to a news clip at the end with a lot of good information. Hit subscribe. Here we go, boys. All right, we got United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, Jamel versus Gregory Tony, Sheriff of Broward County. Petitioner's reply in support of habeas corpus petition. Based on Broward Sheriff's response, the record is now undisputed that in a death penalty case, Jamel Devins is not allowed to call any of his lawyers. Further, Devins is not allowed to meet with his lawyers without barriers that prevent him from preparing for his death penalty trial. And Devins has been allowed no visitation or phone contact with anyone in the world, including his own mother, for Christmas or her birthday. Further, BSO does not care and has made it clear that this federal court has no right to tell it what to do. The response of BSO is shocking in its arrogance and admitting that it's engaged in conduct that can only be viewed as involving outrageous violations of petitioners' rights under the 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution. Despite the fact that the language and history of Section 2241 establishes petitioners' clear and sacred right to seek relief in federal court for prison officials' violations of his constitutional rights, BSO asks this court to turn a blind eye and essentially abdicate its responsibility to enforce federal constitutional limits on the arbitrary and capricious restrictions placed on a citizen's constitutional rights. And BSO does so by citing certain doctrines that, by their very definition, have no applicability. Petitioner is asking this court to stop prison officials, including BSO lawyers, from violating his clear constitutional rights. He's not asking this court to stop this trial from going forward or interfere in how it is conducted. This court's relief would be directed at administrative officials, not judicial officials. BSO has admitted to actions clearly violating Demon's constitutional rights. BSO asserts that it has the right to violate Demon's right to counsel by banning his lead attorney of record, Raven Liberty. I didn't know Raven Liberty was technically his lead attorney this whole time making all these videos. I didn't know that. I thought it was Stewart at this point, but I guess not. The disingenuous BSO response admits that the Corrections Department is engaging in the following acts and intends to continue to do so in this death penalty case if this court does not intervene. They have forced petitioners' attorneys to crowd into a bond room without the ability to communicate in private with the petitioner. They've unilaterally decided to deprive his lead attorney, Raven Liberty, of her meet him in a setting where her conversations cannot be overheard by others and where she cannot show him documents, review transcripts, listen to tapes with him, or engage in any meaningful dialogue. For the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. They have extended this deprivation to any attorney representing him if attorney Liberty is present, and will continue through the date of the trial to deny Demons the right to prepare for his homicide trial where he's facing death penalty without the ability to review documents, listen to tapes, to review transcripts with his counsel. Okay, I know she's under investigation now or whatever, and apparently she's done stuff in the past, but let the guy go in a private room with his attorneys. I don't know why this is so crazy. And then immediately pat him down after. Literally make him get naked if you have to, but let him go in there in private for 30 minutes or an hour if he needs to. I don't understand what's so crazy about this. Was he going to stick something up his ass? Pat him down after. And I highly doubt at this point any of his attorneys are going to sneak anything into the fucking jail, dude. I can't believe this is still going on. How is this still a case? Every time I make a video on it. BSO admits has deprived Demons and will continue to deprive him through the date of his death penalty trial with the right to call any of his lawyers, including undersigned counsel, ever. Demons is perhaps only inmate in BSO custody who cannot call his lawyers, and even has no ability to telephone undersigned counsel. It's kind of crazy, right? Melly's literally the only person in BSO custody that can't call their lawyers. This isn't a thing. This isn't normal. BSO cut off all phone contact with all of Demon's lawyers. BSO has isolated Demon so he can have no interaction with other inmates or anyone in the outside world. Has done this for years and intends to continue doing so. BSO has prevented for years and will continue to prevent Demons for having phone contact or visitation by video or other means with his mother, siblings, or anyone in the outside world, and will continue throughout the trial. Remember they said Melly was on the video calls at first having girls show the titties and shit and their asses and twerking and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what I read in my other video, so that probably explains that. Unlike other inmates who were alleged to have committed phone or visitor violation, have been modified for a limited period of 30 days. That's the difference. If that really did happen, it should wait for like 30 days or whatever, not years. Not 2 or 3 years. BSO has informed this court that they have the right to deprive Demons of the ability to have phone privileges and visitors forever, even though he's presumed innocent. Petitioners asked the federal court to do what is allowed by Section 2241 and take action to both remedy and prevent further violations of Melly's rights. BSO's response contains false and incomplete assertions. Okay, maybe he wasn't having girls show their titties and shit. And incomplete assertions that will be disputed at evidentiary hearing. Melly intends to and will contest the factual assertions in BSO response. A brief sample due to the space limitations. Okay, so this is a sample of what Melly's attorney is calling cap here. Response filed for the improper purpose of ongoing harassment and slander of not only petitioner but also specific members of his criminal defense team. Slander. So he's saying it's slander for the lawyers too. Response contains known fabrications of fact and previous statements made in open court. 2022 a hearing was held before Broward Court Circuit Judge Andrew Siegel, where attorney Christian, I hate this name, represented that Miss Liberty's video visits were banned because she set up several 10 to 20 video visits using her confidential lawyer pen and gave them that pen out to other people. We have the couple with the information from a credible source that one of his attorneys was going to bring handcuff keys in the facility for an escape, which caused the sheriff great concern. But the credible source was an inmate named Myers, who was the same day put in a mental health holding cell and eventually moved out of the main jail due to mental instability. Today, inmate Myers has not been able to contact because his defense attorney is afraid of him, and he has orders in place that he must have a mask on when he brought to court or visiting his attorney. Thus, BSO knows that the information presented to this court to justify their violations of the U.S. Constitution is not true and ludicrous. So he's shitting on their credible source for Melly's prison escape with the whole key situation. With his lawyers. Remember, Melly apparently told this guy, Myers, that his attorney was going to bring in hand keys. How would he have the handcuff keys in the first place? How would the attorney have the keys for that set of handcuffs? Like, it's so fucking dumb. I called cap from the beginning, dude. So this actually kind of makes sense that was all like just this guy who has mental issues kind of yapping away. BSO response claims about petitioner of criminally tamper with witnesses for his pending capital homicide charges, also to prevent Melly from engaging in drug smuggling and other criminal activities with his fellow blood gang members. But no one ever alleged that Mr. Demons was a blood gang member until 2020, when a person named Danny Polo came on the case, and all of a sudden he is falsely accused of being a gang member. Mr. Demons does not have any gang tattoos and never been initiated into a gang. His music and lyrics about gang association are made for First Amendment protected entertainment purposes. He's saying it's all cap. But wasn't Melly on email messaging people saying hurt and shit? Like messaging blood gang members on his email? Blood gang instruction book sent to him on email, and he was like responding back and shit. I don't know about that. There was a lot of evidence that Melly was a blood in the trial, the first trial. Like a shit ton. A lot of texts and emails. Likewise, a recorded relay call on September 5th, 2022 between Melly and his girlfriend spoke of Miss Liberty conspiring with petitioner to smuggle in contraband photographs. But in the transcript attached for defendant's response, Christian T states, those barrier visits prevent the introduction of a contraband into the facility like personal photographs. If counsel will look at statute 95122, the definition of introduced contraband in the facility, the photo. However, this is not true. No search of Demon's cell has ever found any illegal drugs or weapons. Further, showing a client photos is not a contraband as a matter of law. Florida Statute 9522 defines a contraband as any written or recorded communication. This photograph does not apply to any document or correspondence exchange between a lawyer, paralegal, or other legal staff. An inmate at a detention facility if the document or correspondence is otherwise lawfully possessed and relates to legal representation of the inmate. So he's saying if Raven Liberty wanted to give him a photo, she could because she's his lawyer, and it doesn't apply to that document. And I think he's listing a bunch of shit that is considered contraband in a jail, I think. Not only are photographs not contraband under the criminal statute, it is illegal and possibility that Christian T comments were truthful because all attorneys have been behind glass. And other than Stuart Aldestein, all visits with any member of the defense team were behind glass. So he's saying Christian T was capping and lying pretty much. Petitioner's not permitted to meet with other attorneys and employees with no barrier as much as he wants in private.
Already discussed the glass barrier. Yeah, it seemed like Melly fucked to me, man. But you ain't going home. Like that's what they basically told his lawyer. Like he ain't going home. We can't release you.
Purposes, as already discussed, the glass barrier, in which Melly's defense team includes Miss Liberty. So he's saying it's targeting Miss Liberty specifically for the glass barrier visits. So if she's there, they have to go to the glass barrier. Paragraph 80 is fabrication. The response states, March 29, 2024, another search was conducted in his housing unit. Papers containing pictures and 2 kites were discovered and put in Melly's cell. Items are confiscated. Sheets of paper containing gang information. There's no mention of lewd photos or papers containing pictures or kites. So based on the phone call that she, Miss Liberty, is smuggling into the facility photographs of girlfriend, the jail is continuing to ban her specifically from having contact visits with Mr. Dimmons. And based on the fact that she used Miss Liberty's name, the 2 male attorneys are now allowed in-person contact visits because that is dispelled that they are the subject of the introduction of contraband. Again, all searches of the cell have not yielded weapons or escape materials. BSO knows full well that the allegations that Attorney Raymond Liberty intended to smuggle handcuff keys is a total discredited fabrication. They further know that likewise the allegations that Dimmons has weapons or other contraband in his cell was a fabrication. But this did not deter BSO from presenting this information that they know has no credibility to this court. I mean, I kind of get it. They got a tip, but they found no evidence of the tip being true. So how are they able to punish him for it? You know what I mean? Like, tips can be false all the time. And the tip was he had handcuff keys smuggled in from his lawyers, but they never found that or any evidence of anything like that ever. Kind of crazy, right? In some, there's no justification for the ongoing constitutional violations. Handcuff key story, the gang story, and the other slanderous allegations are not accurate. Well, I'm pretty sure he was talking to some bloods. I gotta combat that, but whatever. Further remedy for VIM violations for other inmates has brief suspensions and not permanent deprivation. Yeah, none of this should be permanent. This is all because they charge him with witness tampering and they're scared of him fucking up his murder trial, talking to witnesses. That's what this is. But at this point, they are kind of violating his rights. State court relief is not available. Having been denied relief in the state courts where Circuit Judge Siegel declined to order constitutional access to petitioner, there's no remaining effective state court to review available at that time. So this is why they say they went to federal court for this. Therefore, without any effective remedy to seek out state court review of the constitutional administrative conditions of Melly's incarceration, federal court relief through 2241 is the only available remedy to cure the unconstitutional conditions. For all these reasons, it is requested this court hold an expedited evidentiary hearing. This is Michael A. Pisa, who I'm about to show in a news clip with Melly's mom because they were in court today. So here's his lawyer right here, Pisa, I believe. His brother and his mom walking out of court today.
Rapper YNW Melly appeared in U.S. federal court today for the first time as his defense team tries to get him released from jail. His attorney argues Melly's constitutional rights are being violated while he's in custody.
Well, ladies, we are 8 months away now from YNW Melly's second double murder trial over in state court. So his attorneys are asking a federal judge to release him from custody until that trial starts. The judge was pretty clear today, saying a full-on release from jail is unlikely to happen.
So the judge said, fuck now, is what we just learned from that.
Melly's family walked out of federal court today with hope. It was
being able to have something to always protect myself with this. Berna allows.
It's good seeing him today. Hopefully I'll be able to get a phone call or a visitation really soon.
Cameras aren't allowed in federal court.
Kind of crazy, right? Like, he can't talk to his mama. There's convicted R-words, people that have done shit to children. There's people that have done mass shootings. They're convicted. They're found guilty already, that are allowed to call their mama. But YNW Melly can't. That's the point I'm trying to get across here. And he's presumed innocent. Remember that. I know a lot of evidence points to that back seat he was in. I know that. Trust me, I'm the first one to say that when that trial starts. But
YNW Melly was dressed in the same red maximum custody jumpsuit with hands cuffed and feet shackled, as you see here in a recent state court hearing. His attorney, Michael Pizzi, argues the Broward Sheriff's Office is violating his client's constitutional rights.
Call me to this.
So all they argument is that he ain't getting a phone call and he can't see his mama. Sound like they saying he's still guilty, man.
The Broward Sheriff's Office is violating his client's constitutional rights by not allowing him family visitations in custody or phone calls to his lawyers.
He is not even allowed to call me to discuss his federal constitutional litigation. I think it's really what the BSO and what the state are doing to him is disgraceful. They are obliterating his constitutional rights.
Their attorneys argued today that the federal case should be dismissed altogether in front of a federal judge.
But his attorney said that a state court judge said fuck now and denied it. So that's why he skipped over to the feds.
And so the federal judge is allowing the case to continue, at least for now, scheduling the next hearing for Wednesday, February 19th. But she said even if she eventually finds that Demon's constitutional rights have been violated, she said it's unclear whether she could order any changes to his treatment in custody or to the way that he's allowed to communicate.
So the federal judge basically said she can't do shit, even if she does find that his constitutional rights were violated. So this is just a shit show. Trial's 8 months away, and it's been a shit show for 6 years. Comment down below what you guys think about this whole situation.
Going down,
love you guys. Thanks for your support. Peace out, guys.
Melly going down, y'all. You ain't got to ask me no more. He going to jail. Hey, they went to federal court for shit. Like, why? I don't understand that. Why did they even have him in federal court? If the fucking judge saying this shit, like, why did they? Even if I do that, you fuck. Come on, man. I just want to say, Shaquille O'Neal, please don't come for Kanye West, man. Churches, schools no longer off limits for immigration. Basically, long story short, El Paco way. Don't try to run in School-o-Wo, Churchio, or you can't run no school, no church, or they still coming to get you. Just don't run at all. Just give yourself up.
Hi. Play for an ultra?
Racy for an ultra?
Don't forget. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior. Oh yeah, Melly in that cell, 23-1. He in PC. He by himself. He on the deck with nobody. He come out nobody. You know, but then we gotta think about it. It's 2 people dead, bro. That's his friends. These ain't no ops. Well, they was ops to somebody in the car, but you know, he killed his friends, man. If he killed his friends, me and you getting into it with Melly in Florida, if we ran across him, we don't stand a chance.
Lil Durk's dad was arrested in 1993 after being caught up in a cocaine distribution ring. At the time of his arrest, he reportedly had $8 million in his possession, which was seized by authorities. In July of 1994, he was sentenced to life in prison along with 3 other men. You're mad because your dad was caught up in an $8 million cocaine distribution ring because someone snitched on him. Let's not be mad at your dad.
All Vlad, it's starting to read like a repeat, man. It's a repeat. Can't watch it. Police wanted her to frame Tupac. It's crazy. Oh yeah, they say here go the full. Hold on, it might be clickbait, man. I gotta see. People be clickbait like a motherfucker. What the fuck just happened?
This is Noah Scurry. He was a 17-year-old.
Just happened. Hello.
Basketball star and a standout student inquired that he had the highest SAT score and is a student at Samuel Fells High School. His principal described him as gifted. In a letter to the schools around 7:15 a.m. on January 14th, the 17-year-old was leaving for school when he was gunned down, according to the Philadelphia police, as reported by Fox 29.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning.
Over 20 shell casings were found at the scene. It was reported by the news that he was with his mother when he was shot, as if they were about to get into the car for her to drop him off across town at school. Authorities recovered a white Jeep Cherokee on Wednesday morning, the next day abandoned near Summerdale and Godfrey Avenues, approximately 2 miles from where Noah Scurry's home on Rohrer Street in Feltonville, where the deadly shooting took place. According to Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor, the vehicle appeared to have been damaged in the crash. Investigators are currently reviewing additional surveillance footage in hopes of piecing together the events that led to Scurry's death. While no suspects have been named and no motive has been determined, law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to identify the perpetrators. Surveillance footage suggests that at least 2 individuals were inside the Jeep during the shooting. The details of Noah Scurry's final moments paint a grim picture. He had just grabbed his backpack and was stepping into his mother's car when he was ambushed by a barrage of gunfire. More than 20 bullets were fired, as I said, and Noah Scurry was struck multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Despite being rushed to Jefferson Einstein Hospital, he was pronounced dead within minutes. Family members, friends, and classmates were devastated by the sudden and senseless loss. A GoFundMe campaign launched by his cousin seeks to help cover funeral expenses. In her heartfelt message, she described Noah as a bright, loving young man with a heart full of kindness. Noah, only 17 years old, had such a caring and loving heart, McGlynn wrote. He would do anything for his family, but most of all, for his siblings. Tributes and condolences have poured in across social media, where friends expressed their grief and shared memories of the teen. Speechless, I love you, one friend posted alongside photos of Noah Scurry. At Samuel Fells High School, where Scurry excelled both academically and athletically, the loss has been profoundly felt. Intellect and athletic prowess, which the news heavily focused on shortly after his passing. Scurry was an advanced placement or AP student, the highest SAT scorer in his school, and the standout point guard on the basketball team. On Wednesday, January 15th, the school created a supportive environment for grieving students, providing counseling services and a quiet space in the auditorium for students to mourn. In an Instagram post, school officials reminded the community of the importance of kindness and mutual support. The greatest gift of support we have is each other, the school wrote. Be kind to each other today and always. Monique Braxton, a spokesperson for the school district, said that Noah was the kind of student that everyone wants. Noah with best highlight reel that showcased his skills on the court, where he effortlessly crossed over defenders, executed smooth layups, and nailed three-point shots. His undeniable talent was matched only by his bright future, a future now tragically cut short. The broader context of Noah Scurry's death is part of the Philly daily reminder of a persistent gun violence plaguing the city. According to Jackie Golden of the city controller's office, there have been 30 shooting victims in the city this year, 5 of whom were 18 years or younger.
Hey, this boy a score. God damn, man.
As the investigation into Noah Scurry's death continues, his memory lives on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. His athletic talent and a caring spirit is a painful reminder of the urgent need to address the violence claiming young lives in Philadelphia and beyond.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning. That's where we find NBC 10's Matt DeLucia live at the scene. What do we know about the victim, Matt, and any suspects in this case?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Johnny, homicide investigators are still here at the scene. They've been here all morning. You can see the tape is still up, and the shooting itself happened in this narrow driveway behind the 5000 block of Rohrer Street. This is just off the boulevard. And as you mentioned, this happened around 7:15 this morning. Police showed up here. They found the 17-year-old who had been shot several times throughout his body. The young man was rushed to Einstein, and he died just after 7:30. Now, earlier, we could see a backpack and a shirt laying on the street. But as of right now, police have not made any arrests, but they did find a gun out here. And as investigators are going through this area, they're also going door to door, trying to get some surveillance video, trying to get some idea of who may have pulled this trigger and killed the 17-year-old right as the sun was coming up here along Rohrer Street.
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce you to Connect Team, the one platform that replaces
Behind it that the news is reluctant to give for political or social reasons. If you just got your news from the Philadelphia Inquirer or NBC, then the story is almost always missing context. Due to social media, traditional mainstream media was forced to double back the next day and say, hey, there's a little more to the story here. 30 years ago, this would have never happened, and the story would have been left at that. There was no Instagram to correct the news or YouTube for people like me to make a story with a little more context.
Enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed. New tonight, law enforcement sources confirm there was a rap video uploaded to social media the day before 17-year-old Noah Scurry was shot to death behind his home.
Don't use it, I'm taking it. Teach I run, he needs to be chasing them. Black truck, and we all got drinks in it. Face to school, you know that I'm facing them. She want from me, sit here, and I'm dangerous. On TV, all the blocks can't hang with us. And you gotta catch a bite of gang with us. You got hit with a 10, it's changing them. So I'm spoon game, bros, he created. The last one we caught was stuck on the pavement. I sent her to say I'm collecting the pay. I hit with the violence.
In front of his mother, who was getting ready to take him to Samuel Fells High School. A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it.
Let's talk about the ops. They talking about switches and drakes and don't even got them. I'm at the event, she talking about his face is going A-whack. That shit out of pocket. I just ran in.
Hey, man, this nigga talented, ain't he? I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't glorifying him. But shit, this nigga a basketball star. He could rap and a killer. God damn, this nigga multitasking around this motherfucker. Let me guess, his mom ain't know. She probably didn't. His mama probably worked 2-3 jobs thinking he was a basketball player. You never know. Mama could work at a hospital, goddammit, and be there all day. 16-hour shift. This nigga, she thinking he at the basketball gym. He shooting baskets, all right.
Two ops, 2 D's back to back, and both of them niggas was cops. If I'm on a hit, then I'm getting up close to shit. So you know ain't no bicycle.
66-year-old man is dead and 3 teens are hurt following a shooting last night in Frankfurt. It happened just before 9:30 on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street. The man who died has been identified as Ivan Hall from Philadelphia. 3 15-year-old boys are in stable condition after being shot. Police have not given any more details on what may have led to the gunfire.
As of yet, no arrests have been made.
Police sources confirmed Noah Scurry was one of 4 people shot in an unsolved May 2023 murder case on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street in Frankfurt. According to police, 66-year-old Ivan Hall was shot and killed on Sunday, May 28, 2023, and 3 then 15-year-olds were shot multiple times. Police sources said that Noah Scurry was one of the teens. This shooting places Noah smack dab in the middle of Frankfurt, a section of the city that hosts sets like the Double C's or Certified Clappers and Parkside. Noah is said to be affiliated with Parkside. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a Philly gangologist like some people like to believe, nor do I want to be. But from what I can gather, you got a few groups relevant to this story. According to the person who made this map, this is Parkside or Double C territory. Up here is a group of young boys who call themselves the Whackers, and over here is M24 territory. And as you can see, this is where YNG Cheese was killed.
Yeah, he was going
Noah,
fucking on
the
and off
baby
the
Joker,
court.
his street
Hey,
nickname,
man.
was very active out here, and his life had a part that may not have been known to his coaches and family. Less than a month after Noah was shot and a 66-year-old man was killed, another tragedy struck near the area when 25-year-old Devin Spady was killed.
A triple shooting in Philadelphia's Olney section claimed the life of an up-and-coming musician. The 25-year-old rap artist was known as YNG Cheese, and he's the son of well-known influencer Gilly the King.
Gilly the King has amassed millions of followers, and a lot of them are planning to come here next week for Gilly Fest. It's a big concert. He uses his platform to speak out against violence, and now violence has claimed the life of his son. Police say Devin Spady, better known as YNG Cheese, was one of 3 people shot in the 5800 block of Masher Street in Olney Thursday night. Shot in the back, the 25-year-old rapper was a rising star and the son of one of Philadelphia's biggest stars, Gilly the King. Gilly the King is a rapper turned podcaster turned philanthropist. He and his $1 million worth of game podcast partner Wallow also helped give away millions of dollars to support local businesses, and both were awarded the key to the city.
Gilly and Wallow have become the unofficial mayors of the city of Philadelphia. How about that, right? They are the voice of the youth.
Talent agent Walt Reeder Jr. has known Gilly the King for years and knows he wanted more for his son. The other 2 people who were shot with YNG Cheese both survived. Police have not made any arrests in the case. In Spring Garden, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Yeah, very shocking story to learn of.
As is well known,
name was
Spady
Gilly the
or
Kid,
Cheese
man.
is the son of comedian and Philly rap legend Gilly. Cheese's death came after him and a group of friends were apparently standing on a corner when shots rang out on the 5800 block of North Masher Street near Nedrow. Around the corner, police also found a 28-year-old man shot twice in the leg and drove him to Einstein. A third victim, a 31-year-old shot in the hip, arrived at the hospital in a private car. Video from the scene shows that a group of men were having a conversation on the corner of Nedrow and Masher when they heard gunshots and started running. No arrests were ever made in this case. No one took credit for this, as obviously that will open up a huge can of worms. 2 years earlier, AJ or Ajon Jackson was killed coming home from work. This murder is mentioned heavily by fellow Double C members Hardy and others in their raps. In fact, Hardy has a music video with over 1 million views with lyrics heavily mocking the death of AJ and another M24 affiliate, Twin 5 or Jay, who was killed in March of 2021.
Me after doggy from taking shit and selling bulls, and you either get some money or you just play your role. They ain't dying just for nothing. That's what happened when you troll. Murder gang, you drop a diss and get exposed. Niggas spoke.
Jackson was shot outside of East Oak.
Hey, every time they rap about it, man, then they end up getting killed, man. This be crazy, bro. It's
selling bulls, and you either get some money or you clap just play your role. They ain't dying just for nothing. That's what happened when you troll. Murder gang, you drop a diss and get exposed. Niggas spoke on broski name, we took his life, that's what he owed. Get up close, hit the and hit his body, watch him fold. Dummy working 9 to 5, I give it to him, he was bold.
Another teenager is shot and killed on the streets of Philadelphia. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. 16-year-old Ajon AJ Jackson was shot outside of East Oak Lane home when police say he was ambushed. He and his twin sister had just finished their shift at McDonald's.
Hey.
Where is he? Where is he?
Y'all don't like all that little music shit. They too active in Philly with the music. At least, hey, Philly music sound better than New York, though. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to Philly rappers before New York. New York rappers garbage, bro. Not the old rappers. I'm talking about the YNs. They garbage. They dancing around and all that shit, waving guns and knives and
Texas was waiting and wondering.
Diddy bop, Brody, he don't say too much. He just be.
Hey, I want to say one more thing. All the guns in their videos, man, they be holding, and then when they die, they don't never report that they had a gun on them. We found a weapon recovery. Like they always get caught, bro.
Spin and duck your top, and we never selling ranches. Catch them bodies, then we swap. We matched the lazy with the fast food, and I just did a drill switch out. The Glock, it is brand new.
His twin sister a lift home. It was when they got out of that car.
Did a drill switch out the Glock, it is brand new.
That somebody started firing at them. You can see there on the ground a McDonald's bag and a wrapper right in front of their home. Police tell us this happened before 11 p.m. on Ferriston Drive near the Philly and Montgo border. Family told police the teen and his sister, they worked at McDonald's about a mile away. They finished work at 10 p.m., ordered a lift, which dropped them off right in front of their home. When they got out, police say it was two males who came toward them, opened fire, hitting the boy in the torso, the back, and in the head. They fired at least 15 shots. Police say he was clearly the target. The sister was not hit. She was able to run home. They talked to other employees at that McDonald's who say that they hadn't seen any fights, no altercations, especially involving the 16-year-old. So police are continuing their investigation. They did find a weapon here on the street, a semi-automatic gun they found on the sidewalk. So they're hoping.
This brings us to the present day, back and forth shootings between the Northeast sets, which continued. Chris Dowling was shot and killed last February. Fast Break members and now Bugs and LR, or Lil Ryan, were arrested and charged a few months later. M24 member Juan Brody was the first to alert the public of the shooting with an IG post. Bugs and LR were also charged with the bus stop shooting that injured 8 students heading home from school in March of last year.
The sound of gunshots at a SEPTA bus stop. New surveillance video tonight of the dramatic moments that sent teenagers running for their lives when 3 masked gunmen suddenly opened fire. 8 teens were shot and wounded, 2 of them critically.
3 days earlier, the carnage and out-of-control violence continued to shock Philadelphia as 17-year-old Damon Taylor was killed. The Philadelphia high school student was gunned down after school during a shooting at the North Philadelphia bus stop that left 4 other people injured, including 2 women who were on the bus and 2 other teens. The horrific shooting took place just before 3:45 p.m. at Ogons and Godfrey Avenues, when 2 people, at least one with an automatic weapon, fired at a group of young people waiting at the bus stop. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said. Multiple rounds were fired, Bethel said. According to the police, shooters fired more than 50 times with an automatic weapon. Damon Taylor was shot multiple times throughout his body and head, police said. The 17-year-old time later at the hospital. A girl at the scene can be heard in shock saying, "Oh my God, his face is gone."
His face is gone.
All of these murders are mentioned because leading up to the death of Noah, him and his friends can all be heard rapping about these incidents. And after his death, Noah was linked to several homicides through street rumors. The ones that seemed to gain the most traction were Fat Dame and Cheese.
Let's talk about the ops. They talking about switches and drakes and don't even got them. I'm with the Vince. He talking about his face is going A-whack. That shit out of pocket. This ring.
Face is good.
I'm with the Vince. He talking about his face is going A-whack. That shit out of pocket. This ran into two ops with these back to back, and both of them niggas was cops. If I'm on a hit, then I'm getting up close to shit. So you know ain't nobody survive. Bro said when he got to the drop, he was coming out the crib, so we gon' call that perfect time. This nigga thought he was my man. He gave me his gun. He must have ain't know I was slimy. He loafing in his phone. What I say?
Hey, I could tell that's him too, cause he sounds smarter than all the Philly rappers that rap. Even the dope fiend don't sound like him. You could tell like he got some type of smarts to him, man. That nigga wearing a Joker mask. All his videos, he got on some type of damn mask. And ain't nobody know he was rapping. Get the fuck out of here.
Last song, my tie creep up behind. They doing them low ass shoes and calling to get back. How about come catch you a body? Catch a nigga out on the floor and I like my third was the bet. I hop out frying. Niggas can't talk about Chris if we ain't gonna talk about how Fat Dame so left his body. Bitch, do you fuck with the ops or not? Cut that little act. We already know if you lying. Out on my block, I don't do the hiding. We is the reasons them niggas is dying. Crack a 4 and meet the 10. No, we ain't playing defiance. They got a.
Hey kids, this how it end, man. You be in the videos with your gun bragging about somebody dying. And a reaper in the room, somebody in that room about to die. Cause every time after the videos, the interviews, one of y'all die, man, on everything. It's just karma.
Fully behind it. Give me a drop.
Died in June of 2024. And the 18-year-old 10 Melly, who both died in June of 2024, a week apart. Now, I'm not trying to go around putting murders on people, so please take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm delivering the info that was sent my way, and these seem to be persistent rumors through people who would know, like people close to him. Damon, or Fat Dame as he was called, went to Imhotep High School. The alleged retaliation shootings a few days later by Fast Break members is referenced by Noah, or Joker here, where he says,
And Molly telling on them bodies like, damn, free Lil Ryan. We the reason why they throwing 5 and then they end up dying. They keep asking why you couldn't get up. I mean, he wasn't trying. Any nigga we call cracking forest on the guys we Friday. Power right out there, cut here, need to see.
Man, these people crazy, man. Hey, kids, love your life, enjoy it, get some money, go to places, go further than California and shit. Go to Hawaii and Jamaica and see the world, man. Africa and do something else, man. Like this ain't it, man. This nigga got the highest ACT score. And he rapping about killing people and shit, man. Like, that's crazy, bro. I just want to hear of his mother, man. I know she probably was a hard worker and everything. I don't know. Some parents be knowing their kids do this shit, though.
referencing Jamal Tucker, or Molly, the first person arrested when the 8 students were shot at the bus stop. And apparently the first one to start talking and gave up his friends. Joker is heard sarcastic. G12 Zai, One Brody, Lil Moot, and other M24 members are known to be cool with Blumberg through mutual friends and family members, and also because of the Zoo Gang Blumberg War.
Hold on, man. I know that ain't our favorite rapper, man. Hold on.
We the reason why they throwing 5 and then they end up.
G12 Zai, One Brody, Lil Moot, and other M24 members are known to be cool with Blumberg.
Everybody this motherfucker touch, they always in jail, dead. Hey, the Mustafa, man. Mustafa always in the middle of some shit, man. Every time we see Mustafa, he with the killers. He with the killers or some niggas involved with some killing. Damn, Mustafa. Shit. Why they always picking on Dirk, man? Why they always picking on Dirk? Mustafa always around some shit. God damn.
Through mutual friends and family members, and also because of the Zoo Gang Blumberg War.
Caught him lacking in that store, put him in a box. We did some drills and ghosts.
All the smaller factions under them aligned accordingly. M24 and Fast Break are kind of the same in terms of lost homies and members. They have been aligned with the Blum for years. Recently, you started to see Noah getting the backing of Pentown and Zoo Gang members. The day before he died, he dropped a song with a rapper named Drench Season, who was with Pentown and Zoo Gang. The song, which had zero attention at first, went to over 100,000 views after the news of Noah's passing. The week before Noah died, his basketball team played Imhotep, the school which Fat Dane went to.
Yeah, man, this sound like he was a good kid, bro. Just sucked up, bro. Just want to be cool, bro. Shooting is cool, bro. Like that's the normal shit now. You ain't no real nigga. If you ain't no real nigga unless you kill somebody or shoot somebody or destroying the community. Them all the real niggas, man. Them all the real niggas. That's what they consider real.
But didn't play in the game, and Imhotep blew out fells. No students were allowed to attend the game either. I got word that there was a summer league game between the two schools, and they were going to try to pack Noah out after the game, but he escaped. After Noah was killed, speculation, as always, ran wild. The long and short of it was, Noah had numerous ops due to his street activities, many of which were not included in his videos. And he was killed. Real or perceived, the threat of Noah was enough for his ops to sit on his house and wait for him to leave for school with his mom and get their form of revenge.
Body, she fuck, I done finally got it. I do bitch, dance, the bitch I line outside on the 4-5 deep in the John. What?
Did what big man couldn't do, and that's put the Joker down. Baby.
Lawyers, some other with higher than average IQ, think they can beat the system, that they are smart enough to beat the streets. Or sometimes people like Noah think they can straddle the line and be a high school top performer by day and Baby Joker, the street demon, at night. But as evidenced by this story, it never ends up the way you want it to. The streets are a lie, and Noah fell right into the trap, a brilliant future wasted for the want for revenge and twisted justice. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thanks for watching American Confidential, and until next time, be safe.
Shout out American Confidential, man. Shout out to everybody who was on the live tonight. Shout out to everybody. Anthony Peterson, Max Capone, Joe Morton. Joe Morton, I appreciate your love and support, brother. Anthony Peterson, what's up, Anthony Peterson? Anthony Peterson, where you been at, my boy? Sir 249. Taylor Reviews. Shout out to Taylor Reviews. I appreciate your love and support too, Taylor. You're always on this motherfucker every night. Stewie Griffin, what's up? Grandson, always on here. Grandson be on this bitch, man, waiting on everything, man. I'm gonna start going every day, though. I'm gonna get back to regular schedule, man. I got businesses and shit, man. Thanks to y'all, man. You know, we got to make sure everything ran on the alignment. So, JD Armstrong, shout out, Mr. CJ Talk. Shout out, Mr. CJ Talk. TT Taylor. Shout out, Jace Moden. Shout out, Mook. Hey, Mook, we praying for your daughter and your son, man. We praying for him, man. Hope God heal him, man. Shout out Hassan Jackson. Shacky Shack. Checkerboard. Speedo G. Shout out Tommy Sherman. Shout out Big Whoop. Shout out Shadiggy. Shout out Heather Smith, civilian. Shout out May J. Shout out GH. Shout out Angel Rodriguez. Bush Kappa Banana. Scrimmy at Night. Shout out Bobby Bear. The mayor of East Birmingham. Shout out Willie. Shout out Fun and Amos, 303. Ohio. Shout out Ohio, man, Florida. Shout out to the Mod Squad, man. Make sure y'all go and follow all my wrenches. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Make sure y'all go and follow them. Jizzle. Seemed like a repeat after that. All right, we got Prince Hades. We got D123B. We got Omar Ewan. We got Spider Rico. Taylor reviews again. We got Bricks. Yeah, Grandson Taylor review. Motherfucking Joe Morton. Newski the man. Ray Cernaz. Shout out to Ray Cernaz, man. I ain't even know that was you. Ray Cernaz has been here with me too for a long time. Fish for Gold. Shout out Sean Ward. Shout out Sean Ward. I know you ain't here, but shout out you too, man. NC, Beezy, Baby, Dro the Mob, Savage Black, Sparks Visual, Made Media Magazine, Queen Lotus, Sparks Visual, Savage Black. I said them. Big Dog J-Ski. Shout out to all y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow my mods. You want to support me, go to Nene Marie 37. Nene Marie 37 on Instagram and purchase you a signed copy of my book. That's NENEMARIE 37 on Instagram and purchase you a signed copy of my book. I do promotion. If you want promotion, man, hit me up or hit my wife up. You can hit my wife up mostly because she gonna make me do it. She gonna stand on it. Because with me, I'll just be like, man, I got more important shit to do, you know. But my wife will make me stand on it. She always get it done. Long as she see the pesos coming in. Not pesos, literally, but the money. But shout out to everybody who support me, man. The ones who don't, man. Hey, can't stop what God plans, man. Can't stop God plans, man. Just know that. But I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Shout out to everybody who support me. I appreciate all y'all love support. And pray for the kids. Let's save the kids. Hey, if you got anything extra that's warm, man, take it outside and give it to somebody. If it's cold, where you from? I know y'all know somebody, auntie or somebody staying in the band, though. Get them some blankets. Man, God will bless you tenfold, man. He might not bless you right now. You might got it, and he might not bless you. But when you in a time of need, man, he going to bless you, man. It came from him. But I'm up out of here, y'all. Shout out to everybody who fuck with me. And the ones who don't, can't help it, man. I can't help ya. All right, I don't understand why it's not playing. Smash that like button for me, y'all.
You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with each other, but we ain't on the same level. I be sunning these niggas like I be fucking they mother. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with each other, but we ain't on the same level. I be sunning these niggas like I be fucking they mother.
All right, y'all. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Make sure y'all go and follow all my mods. My mods do got content, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.
Hey, my nigga Glock made this shit. Real Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out NC. Shout out Made Media. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. And see, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hit YouTube, found a beat, 9 song. And see, you can go to her for the latest news. Like who told on who and who gave who the blues. Can't forget Queen Lotus, that's 126. Shorty smart as hell, gon' have you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the BZ on a down south shit. Shorty real as hell, she gon' tell you about your shit. And she dropping videos, go subscribe to her shit. Sparks got the visuals of 99%. Made media out west, he in film mode, nigga. Get that nigga, bring a chick, I bet she feeling on that nigga. And shout out Savage Black, we gon' party on them niggas. Can't forget me. She catch bodies in the chat. It's that page fake or real shit. Shorty gon' check, she gon' come back to the chat. Wipe his nosy out the chat. Can't forget Uncle Swipe and still be yachty to you niggas. You can call him Swipe or Jordan or whatever, say you nigga. And to the ones that left, we ain't worried about shit. But make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah.
I'm up out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Make sure you like the video before you dip.